I'm gonna move this over here. Hi. What a way to start a stream. Hello, everyone. Hello. Um, it's us three today. A little bit of a smaller cast than usual, but you know.
Oh boy.
River said that they were gonna be in here, just probably a little bit later. But however, as of right now, it's just us. So hey guys.
Hello.
How's everyone vibing? Hope everyone's good. Today we will be finishing up 2020. And then we will be moving on. I don't know if you guys saw, but we're starting to post our monthly stream schedules, which may or may not always be accurate based on estimations of how fast we're gonna finish things. But we're gonna try and be as close to accurate for what we plan our stream schedule to be as possible. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, those updates have been done by Bagel from Clout Chase. The graphics that they made are super good. But yeah, so I am your host, Melanie J. Archer, and with me I have two people for now. We have Salted Pearls.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be back.
And we have Eldritch Drax. Or I guess
Who is dead?
Or I guess Drax is dead. Nope.
Oh my god, he really is dead.
That was weird. I'm rendering
Hello.
a video, but no longer. I'm freaking closing Premiere.
Hello, Italy in chat. Hello. But yeah, so let's get right into this. I guess because Barrel's not here, I guess I'll take over Nines.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll take over 9. I'll do Juice and 9.
You'll be Juice and 9. Is that how it's going?
Bro.
Cool.
Yeah. And hey, Pearls, can I take 10 as well?
Be so for real.
It's just you're everyone. This is actually just the Drax stream. Me and Pearls are just
wait.
here.
I mean,
When
you
was
two
this
do need to
planned?
voice some characters. I mean, there is, our two humans. I guess you guys can share Manny.
I'm going to blow up your house.
That being said, with Jess not here, you're probably gonna have to take over Manny. Drax.
Okay.
So let's get into this then.
Although I'm not sure about that because Juice speaks the most out of the satellites in this one.
Well,
Yeah.
someone needs to take Manny. So
I'll take Manny.
all right,
I can deal with the dizzy.
let's do this.
Oh, we're starting?
Yeah.
Shh.
Who was talking?
Shh. Shush. Here we see the rare Commodore. Don't capitalize, you'll only frighten it.
They always show us these graphs as it's supposed to like fucking help me understand it, but like I never do.
I've slowly been learning how to understand the graphs.
I don't ever know what I'm looking at, bro.
Football.
Is it? Do you think you could zoom in more? I think you're zoomed out more than last time. The Vanderbilt Commodores have been scarcely seen in recent times, but just months ago they sent a team of 57 up to Michigan. They managed to pop a ball loose, and now they're trying to creep back home with it. They're in southern Indiana now, which in normal conditions is a spaghetti dungeon so busy, most ball-carrying teams would prefer to avoid it altogether.
Spaghetti Junction?
Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? I like Spaghetti Dungeon. That's what it's called now.
Oh my god. Yeah, what the fuck? That's literally just
Fun
like,
times.
do you want to cross over like 17 fields at the same time? Here you go.
Why?
Just a bit northwest of Louisville, the fields of Vanderbilt, Purdue, Middle Tennessee State, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Troy. Wait. Oh, wait. Why is middle with two eyes?
I think that's just the city.
Midel. Just a bit northwest of Louisville, the fields of Vanderbilt, Purdue, Middle Tennessee State, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Troy, UNC, Kentucky, and Ole Miss created this mess here. Vandy is now enjoying the same hospital climate that's benefiting San Diego State. Damn
Yo,
near the
shout
whole
out Vandy.
country is bumped.
Hello, Boxbot? No way.
Holy
What?
shit.
Crazy. I didn't know he's in this.
Oh god.
Vandy is now enjoying the
Bananas.
same hospitable climate that it's benefiting San Diego State. Damn near the whole country is bum rushing Georgia Tech's field, which is many miles east, and encountered virtually no resistance on their way south.
Italy in chat. Middle spelt by Solix.
I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it. They've let their guard down. It's the perfect environment for a predator!
Aw shit. Aw shit.
You're letting a lot. You're letting out a lot of David. Here we go. Awesome. So let me take a breath first.
I believe
You're letting out a lot of David Attenborough energy. I like it.
Is that the set it and forget it guy?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly who that is.
A 57-player offense against an 8-player defense is more or less what I've been waiting to see for weeks. All I really want to see is whether those 8 have a plan to not make it look bad.
If I were UAB and I wanted to actually take my awful chances, I'd probably just take my chances and call a zero blitz.
Lady, you can't call a zero blitz every time.
Not with that attitude.
Then again, say you do call a blitz and somehow create a turnover in the resulting panic. You then have an 8-player offense against a 57-player defense. What then? UAB doesn't have to play Vandy here. UAB doesn't have to play Vandy here, right? As long as they don't issue a challenge, they can just walk on through.
Yep, but they're gonna play. What's important for y'all to know is this. The University of Alabama Birmingham is the greatest team in college football. Ain't even fucking close. They're better than Michigan State, better than everybody. It's been this way forever. For a while, they were the top 10 ranked team in the country. UAB used to stomp all over the country in this giant 100-player offense. You've never seen offenses like that now. It's like, you know how prehistoric creatures were big as fuck and got a lot smaller over time because being big as fuck wasn't sustainable? Well, that's what they were like. In the early days, they'd pack up a couple of footballs and just go on tour all over the country, across everyone's fields.
That doesn't make any sense. Just out in the open?
Oh yeah, it was a damn parade is what it was.
Sounds like an intimidation tactic.
I guess. I mean, it can be useful to scare the fuck out of your opponent in some cases, but in this case, it made everyone in the country get serious about carefully hiding the footballs they had. I think it kind of worked against them, honestly. They did this for fun. They were the best, and they wanted everyone to know it. They wanted to blow the fuck out of every other team in the nation. And you know what's wild? Is nobody could ever do anything about it. Nobody could stop them in their 100-player offense. Not even with another 100-player offense, no matter how many times they tried. Purdue sent the house after them. Wazoo, at USC, Colorado, Michigan, Ohio State, everybody. It was like they were all part of a christening, just glass bottles shattered against the hull. They never forced a turnover or on downs or a fumble or an INT.
They all fall eventually, though. Every dynasty ends. Every superpower slips up. It's inevitable.
No, it turns out it's not. UAB ran a 100-player offense they called the Steamroller. developed it for a couple hundred years, and when they were ready to show it to the world, you know what they did? They didn't keep it quiet. They didn't make their opponents spend endless nights in the field room of studying maps, trying to figure out what they were doing. They printed out their playbook on posters and shipped them out to everybody. Like, here's what we're doing. Here's exactly what we're gonna do, your stupid ass. Do something about it. The disrespect.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's about the scariest thing I've ever seen.
God!
7 quarterbacks?
Yep. Each one specializing in something different. Like, let's just take the 5 up top.
Oh my god. 7? Why 7? Oh. The 5 shallow
The 5
quarterbacks.
shallow.
Oh,
Oh, I figure it's Juice
oh yeah,
explaining
you go for
it.
Yeah.
It's Juice's text. The 5 shallow quarterbacks may attempt a quick strike, run the option, or pitch the ball in the 2 deep quarterbacks in multiple situations. Multiple quarterbacks have been known to make passes. Robinson was a dispatcher. She'd take the shotgun snap and immediately pitch it to someone else. Never even stood in the pocket with it. Never tried a forward pass, nor tucked and ran. Her skill was in reading the defense, knowing who to pitch it to, and never ever fucking it up. Quarterback 2 was Bev. She got the pitch, she'd make literally one read, and if it wasn't a home run, she'd get rid of it. At quarterback 3, Cox was the same deal, except in some cases he'd cheat, right? Look it. To his right was basically a conveyor belt of receivers heading upfield. Sometimes he'd just tuck it with them and use them as blockers to run up the right side. The defense was lined up favorably anyways.
This whole thing is like a chemistry set. How often did he do that?
Probably like 1 in 20 plays. When it worked, you can imagine how tough it was to bottle them up. Great option to have. Now, quarterback 4 and quarterback 5. Nothing is bigger than 7. In a lot of situations, they were dispatchers like Robinson, just shuttle the ball to where it needed to go. But they did some pretty fun shit in cases where they had 2 footballs.
I'm guessing in that case, 2 linemen just become centers.
Yep, correct. And these centers were so good at long snapping that they could direct snap it all the way back to them if they wanted. Then these 2 could spend all day making their reads and popping off a throw. I remember one time Aston had the ball right, and they find a target, the receiver walker, and throw. And then Morris pitches them with the ball, and they get to try 2. And then Morris pitches them the ball, and now they get to try 2 completions on a single play, right? So what the fuck? It just popped in.
Yeah.
So they chuck it to Walter again, and he catches it again. Real funny to watch a receiver bring a ball down with his free hand while he's already carrying one.
Quarterback 7 looks like he'd have enough time to smoke a brisket.
Ha! Quarterback 7 was the funniest part of all this. And this is the castle key. The auxiliary offense, which lacks a single running back, is virtually impenetrable and reserved for throws of more than 300 yards. When not utilized, this offense will commonly shift up to add protection for quarterback 6. I'm actually thinking this might be the playbook
Yeah.
that Juice mentioned, and not notes he took.
Also, I love Italy in chat. Just I can't believe I'm learning about American sports thanks to VOFT dubs. Yep, this is the real American football.
Yeah, don't
Next
look it
stream
up.
Covering golf.
Don't look up sports. It was mostly built around Yamauchi and his particular skill set. This man was and is one of the best distance throwers in the nation.
It says 300 yards here.
Yeah, and there's a lot to be said about how we can't expect human beings to change in meaningful ways. They still have marital problems and stub their toes in houses they've lived in for 1,000 years, etc., etc. At a point, expecting further improvement from people is like asking a tree to learn how to fly. But one of the things they did get a lot better at over the last 18,000 years or so was throwing fucking bombs. If you train and condition the right way, and if you develop the right mechanics, you can chuck it to goddamn Norway.
Oh
Yamauchi's longest completion traveled 587 yards in the air. Trouble is, of course, it's real tough to maintain accuracy over that distance. It's dangerous, and there are way safer ways to advance the ball that are just as effective. They didn't let him throw all that often. But holy fuck, was it a sight when it happened.
Yeah, that's almost 6 football fields. Actually, I think that's just a little over 5. Yeah, that's a little over 5 football fields.
That's impressive and all, but it's not Norway.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me let's see here.
Marital to Marshall when a wedding turned into a bar fight.
Oh god. 587 times 3. Yeah, that's not to Norway. Because that's only 1,761 feet.
Yeah, so is Yamauchi really that good?
I mean, motherfucker could hit a plane out of the sky.
Is that plane headed to Norway?
I don't know. Because, like, cruising height for a plane is about 1,500 feet, I think.
Yeah, bring me the guy that can throw it to Norway. Come on, Juice. From where? Where is he? Is it like he's throwing it to Norway and he's like one country over?
I guess.
That leaves quarterback 6 as the primary quarterback.
Yep, Valentine's incredible. Valentine's like name one of the all conventional football quarterbacks. Anyone.
Troy Aikman.
No, like a good one.
All right. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, there we go. Good pocket mobility, strong arm, extremely mistake averse, terrifying accuracy. All things Valentine has in spades. Oh fuck. He's in spades with Aaron Rodgers?
Holy shit.
The most important is her Most important is her ability to make reads. The other 6 quarterbacks on the field were very good at this, but the way Val could make her reads, it was like watching someone sitting on a park bench on a nice day, leisurely reading, analyze that cover to leisurely reading, analyze that cover to leisurely reading, analyze that cover to cover. Oh, excuse me. I mean, sometimes they would empty out most of the backfield. They send damn near every eligible receiver. The 8 deep wideouts, the 19 standard wideout. The 8 deep wideouts, the 19 standard wideouts, the tight end, 8 running backs. That's 36 reads she has to make. But she also has a lot of pockets and protect. Full screening assist so I can make it bigger.
It took me a minute, but I think.
Oh no, I haven't. I didn't finish. I didn't
You
finish. No.
I thought you. Oh, my bad.
No. Okay. I'm gonna start at the beginning of the paragraph. I mean, sometimes it empty out most of the backfield. They send damn near every eligible receiver. The 8 deep wideouts, the 19 standard wideout, the tight end, 8 running backs. That's 36 reads she had to make. But she also has lots of pocket production. Even the biggest, scariest defenses took a good 30 seconds to get to her. It should not be legal for someone like Valentine to have that much time in the pocket. She would just eat defenses alive. It wasn't even a...
Okay, I'm sorry. It took me a minute, but I think you think Analyze That was a book.
Alright, I'll be honest. I saw and analyze that lunchbox and just assumed it inspired a book at some point.
There was a... Hang on. Tell me about this lunchbox.
It was like a lunchbox that had 2 guys on it, and it said, "Analyze that" on it.
And you thought they wrote a book based off it.
Yeah.
So, like, the foundational work for an entire book would be a lunchbox with 2 random guys on it. And the words "analyze that" with no explanation or context.
Sure, why not? Seems like there's a lot there.
Never mind.
I love it when you stop punctuating. It's like you're groaning. It's endearing.
Fuck you, there is nothing endearing about me.
True. All the charisma in the Pioneer family was passed down to me. Where's Valentine now?
Still there. She's still on the team. UAB stopped doing the parades a long time ago, which sucks for her. That's what she was good at.
So, what happened?
The movie Predator was called Predator because it predated Predator 2. How Predator 2 got its name, I have no idea.
God. There's UAB. Big fat goose egg.
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? Why don't they have any footballs?
Oh, yeah, some important shit to fill you in on there. First, I'm receiving word from myself that we have some live action now in Indiana. The 8 players from UAB have sprung up on Vandy and are challenging them to scrimmage play. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god. Just
Lol.
this many fucking players versus this many defenders.
No, everybody's dead.
Lol.
I know I'm new here, but that offense looks hideous.
Yup.
Break it down for us, would you?
Well, this formation is known as a leapfrog.
The leapfrog? Come on. I thought we put this to bed in the 14,000s.
You know how people are, though. Can't stop trying stuff that doesn't work. Unfortunately, sometimes bad ideas work just often enough to stick around. The upside of the leapfrog is that it's easy to run if you're lacking in talent, confidence, courage, ability, heart, ambition, those sorts of things. The main criticism I have of the leapfrog formation is that it's a bunch of stupid fuck shit. It's run primarily by losers, scrubs, clowns, chumps, suckers, marks, herbs, and even by busters on occasion.
The one football.
We got here is 5 centers essentially. One up top shotgun snaps the second center in, who then pitches back to the third, fourth, etc., until it gets to the quarterback. This quarterback enjoys the protection of several offensive linemen. In this case, this quarterback enjoys the protection of several offensive lines. In this case, 7 groups of 5 linemen. He's got eight wideouts on each side of the field, plus the tight end. So basically, he's got tons and tons of time to choose between 17 eligible targets.
It's safe to the point of irresponsibility. Yes, the quarterback gets a pocket way behind scrimmage, and he could literally take a nap back there if he wanted to. It's also totally passive. Your receivers will run out of stuff to do and routes to run. They have to improvise. You're basically just hiding in your house, peeking through the blinds, waiting for the neighbors you don't get along with to go inside. To do this when you outnumber the defense 57-8 is scaredy cat shit.
I mean, if you were to be scared of a mouse, it'd be this one. UAB's only got a rowboat's worth of players here, but the talent they're putting on the field here is several classes above Vandy's. Obviously, they kind of have to play zone here. That's fine though, because there are 8 of the most menacing DBs. 8 DBs you'll find anywhere, terrifyingly quick, and they play all kinds of games with you too. They set so many traps for you that even if you do find a good look, you'll hesitate. Throwing into this defense is a nightmare.
But hey, at least you won't get sacked. At least you won't get your precious little clothes dirty.
Unless...
You see it? Ha, yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it!
Is it legal?
Is what legal?
Oh, it's perfectly legal. 100% legal.
Is Vandy that dumb?
Well, I'll put it like this. They don't get out much. And there's a reason UAB picked this exact point in the map to take them on.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, there, look, one of their prevent safeties is dropping back. They're gonna try it.
That's Val.
She's still on the team?
I just said she was on the team a minute ago. Oh yeah. Almost everyone you saw on the 800-year-old poster is still on the team. Few teams are as dedicated as this one. They're in it till the end.
So she's a safety now?
Yeah, and she is not all that happy about it either. Even still, she's great at it. You'd never even know she used to be a quarterback. It's debatable, but arguable that she's the best all-around player in the country.
She's gonna have to sprint about 225 yards to make it to the ball. Her teammates just have to divert their attention for long enough.
Here she goes. Watch the triangle, Vandy. Watch the triangle!
Also,
It's okay,
hello,
Foxbot, I believe in you.
Mosfos. Just kind of vibing. There's only 3 of us today, so it's a pretty chill stream.
Yeah.
I scared them off.
Oh, shit.
There's the triangle! Make them tap!
Oh, is their defense gonna go around back to sack them? Oh my god. Oh my god.
The referee has called an end to this match at 17 seconds!
Oh my god. She's gone. It's over.
Oh, fuck! I love it so much!
All of that pocket protection for nothing. Holy shit, that's so funny.
You like it! You like my game, see?
No. There are things about it that I like. That's different.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So chaotic.
It's so chaotic.
Val! Valentine!
Let's take in Valentine.
Do you want to take Valentine?
Sure. What took y'all so long to catch up? I've been here an hour.
Well, you know, Perry can't move as fast as you can.
Perry, what the fuck?
I got the wrong boots back in Evansville. They're dress boots.
What?
What?
You skipped ahead.
Hey, what's wrong with him?
Oh, fuck. There we go. Fuck. They're dress boots. I just grabbed a box. I thought they were hiking boots. I had the wrong boots in it.
Well, your stride is all fucked up looking. You look like you were born with a dozen dicks. Get some new fucking boots.
Who cares? They know they weren't catching us anyway.
No, they weren't. We need some real fucking competition. We're gonna get soft if we don't. It's not even fun playing a team like Vandy. That shit used to be fun. Remember when that was fun? Slapping the shit out of everybody?
That was clean, though. That was clean what you did. You just put a hand out and blap! You even touch him?
Nah. What's fucked up is his blockers didn't even turn around at first. I actually turned back and looked after a few yards, and most of them were just standing around. They didn't even know what happened. It was like I stole somebody's purse on the sidewalk. Some of these teams out here, man, they've got no heart. Does Vandy have anybody who's been on the team more than 100 years?
Don't think so. Easy for us.
Fuck that!
Also, Drax, what you put in chat, just love that our default football player voice is country.
Every fucking time we just do country. I don't know if you noticed, I wasn't doing country, and then Pearls pulled out the country, and I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm doing country now.
I saw
We're all
y'all and I
country
was
now.
like, alright, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Statistics are not made available by the University of Alabama Birmingham
Born
football
2020? This person is 5 years old right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's from Alabama.
I guess the country, the southern is I mean, it was accent. It was accent? Hello? It was accurate. What the fuck?
It was accent.
It was accent.
I've been cranky all day.
Yeah, no shit.
Cranky even for you, though.
Well, we forgot the boats. Every time we move through here, we forget to...
What's up? We got a lake coming up?
Look, past the tree lines. Or tree line. Singular.
Despite me living my whole life in Texas, my country accent is not that strong. I got the
I've got a
y'alls
weird
and ain'ts and the
Ohioan thing
yanks.
going on.
I got the yanks.
Real.
Ah.
Quarry water's so fucking nasty. I don't want to swim through that shit. Just sits there like toilet water. Mosquitoes everywhere. They gotta start killing the mosquitoes.
The God's creatures. We can't kill the mosquitoes. Don't stop this again.
They're nasty! What do they do for anybody?
Well, do you vote?
No.
You got no right to complain then. If you want to get rid of them so bad, cast your vote.
I don't do politics.
Jones suspends Senate campaign. Birmingham Wire report. Activist Valentine
Oh my God,
Jones
deadass?
has elected to suspend her campaign for the United States Senate. The announcement was made from the campaign's headquarters. Although I've reached a difficult decision to suspend my campaign, I will not abandon my fight against mosquitoes, Jones said in prepared remarks. I remain convinced
Oh
that
my
we
God.
can and will find a suitable alternative food source for bats, birds, toads, and all of God's creatures who feed on these bed bugs of the sky. Jones ran as a member of the
Oh
Fuck
my God.
Mosquitoes
The
Party,
Fuck Mosquitoes
a
Party.
fringe movement dedicated
Holy
to the
shit.
nationwide eradication of mosquitoes. Following some congressional wins in the mid 300s, public support for the party has waned in favor of pro-mosquito conservationist segment amongst voters. As of Friday, Jones was polling at 14%.
Oh my God.
Conversationist.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
That is
funny.
funny.
Around the size of Texas. Mosquitoes the
Maybe
size
it
of
wouldn't-
Texas.
Maybe it wouldn't be such a problem if we didn't have all this quarry sitting around. Look at this! Look at all the stone they dug up. It was just minding its own business for millions of years in the middle of Indiana, and they dug it up to build, what, a strip mall or something? You see any big, majestic buildings around here? Seriously, what the fuck do you think they even built out of it?
The fucking Empire State Building. Yeah.
Ain't no damn way.
Hell if I know.
And now we got.
I wonder if they rebuilt the Twin Towers.
No, they
what?
didn't. They did not rebuild the Twin Towers. What? They built a new World Trade Center that isn't the Twin Towers, but the Twin Towers never got rebuilt, if that's what you're asking.
No, I mean in this alternate future.
Oh,
Maybe in the year 20,001, there was another 9/11.
No.
Actually, in this universe, 9/11 never happened, but that also means that MCR never formed and Twilight never came out, and
Fuck.
all that other shit.
That means
Then
wait,
what's
no,
the
that
point?
means No.
Yeah.
You got it wrong. That means 9/11 hasn't happened yet.
Oh my god.
It could still happen.
Let's get back to reading.
And now we gotta wade through it so someone could build a Baskin Robbins. You know what we should do? We should go up to Bloomington. We should play IU right now.
That ain't in the playbook.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, what for though? They got 80, 90 players up there, and you know they don't even keep their ball here.
Yeah, it's perfect. We gotta get some reps in. We got one play against Vandy. It's not enough.
You know how stupid that is? The job was to grab a football and bring it back north to the house. That's how we win. One ball at a time. That's always been the plan. In the meantime, we run scrimmage, stay sharp. We scout out other teams. We plan for them.
It's not the same. You know it's not. Look, we can take on 90 Indiana bums with our 8. You know we can. And you know Memorial Stadium's a horseshoe. We won't even have to grapple up the walls or anything. No turnstiles or gates or anything. Anything we'll have to pass through.
Huh, it is a horseshoe.
That must have been a big horse. No, I mean, it's not the plan. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I know it's an issue. I know we gotta stay in game shape. Smarter ways to do that than this. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'm the coach of this football team, and I'm telling you no.
All right. God damn, I thought winning would be different.
You know this game's all about waiting.
I always knew that, but like, I just ran up and stripped the ball without touching anybody and picked it up and ran a long way. That ain't football. And now I'm about to go wade around in mosquito piss. And that ain't football either.
It is now. Whatever it used to be doesn't quite matter. Could always quit.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I think about that. And then I think, well, what the fuck else am I gonna do?
Damn.
Yeah. In a
What the
world,
fuck else is she
in a
gonna do?
world where there's football and absolutely nothing else, this world is just football, then then what else would you do?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
At some point, they renamed babies to pigskins.
There's no
Look
more
at my
babies.
precious little pigskin.
There's no more babies.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't mean human babies.
Oh.
I just mean babies in general. Nah, you had me. I forgot about the babies. The human babies.
I was gonna say. I was like, what are you talking about?
America. Wait, no.
I know. I'm
Ah, fuck. Oh, no, you hit play. Oh, no. Ah.
Oh,
Ah, why would you do that? No. Oh, fuck. You messed it up. There are no other sports. Irvine, Corvid. There are no other sports.
Clearly, when it comes to other sports, they at least have chess. They at least have fucked up chess.
Zabby, every other country is just playing football. American football.
Everyone's playing American. No, they're playing fucked up. They're playing fucked up European football.
The real reason why these fields don't cross into Canada or Mexico is because it would interfere with Canada and Mexico's own football games.
Real.
Oh wait, New York is underwater, that's right. But it's not entirely underwater. It's like flooded, but not the entirely.
I'm pretty sure it was.
No, it's not entirely underwater. Like, what I mean is, like, all the street level stuff is underwater, but the buildings still stick up out of the water.
Yeah, that's fair.
And people are still there in New York.
Hello.
New York is the American Venice.
Alright.
Chess is now chess football.
Chess ball.
Chess is now Indiana chess.
Yeah. Alright, ready for a video?
Yeah.
Yep. The 21st and 22nd centuries were wild times. After people around the world stopped falling ill in 2026, humanity was obsessed with learning why and how this was happening. Of course, while other countries still found time to rebuild Antarctica and build flood walls, America left the stove on. It impacted everyone differently. This is how it hit Alabama football. Obama. Now, in its early days, UAB was always an afterthought, sitting in the shadow of Alabama and Auburn. The football program was shut down entirely for a while before everybody hollered about it and brought it back. There were plans to move to a brand new stadium in 2021, but an economic crisis hit and plans fell through.
What kind of economic crisis?
Hell if I can remember. Point is, they had to stay put in their old-ass stadium. Fast forward a few decades, and all of a sudden UAB is the primary standard bearer for the most football-crazy state in the nation. They've been waiting on a football game of this magnitude for thousands of years. Naturally, when they got it, they went all in. UAB recruited the top talent and scrutinized every yard of the field from the jump. They were the best team in the country. But most importantly, they understood this game better than any other program. No matter how great you are, this is a game of scouting and waiting, and staying patient. If you recover a football, it could be decades, even centuries before you get another. In the meantime, if you sit high in the scoreboard, you become a target, right? You don't want that. I mean, look what happened to Georgia Tech. In order to stay off the radar, UAB decided to hide their ball somewhere off their field. This is generally very risky and has ended in disaster for a few teams. But it's a good thing they never moved it to the new stadium, because if they did, their field wouldn't reach here. The Standard Rock Lighthouse sits dead in the middle of Lake Superior and just 200 yards from UAB's field. It is the loneliest place in America. It is remote, obsolete, abandoned, and forgotten by virtually everyone, except for the University of Alabama Birmingham football program. Well, you won't see it on the scoreboard. They have 17 footballs and they keep them all in this lighthouse.
Oh my god.
Whenever they gain a football, they row out and drop it in.
This doesn't seem safe. Someone's gonna find it. I mean, it's a lighthouse. Being visible is the entire point of a lighthouse.
It's funny, right? People built a building that screams, "Hey, idiot, look at this, look at me!" And they forgot about it. Doesn't show up on maps, and understandably, it doesn't occur to any team to go dick around the lake, especially out of bounds. This is the genius of UAB's game plan. Everyone thinks they're a bunch of zeros who can't hold on to a football longer than a few months. But they know they're winning. They're the fastest, strongest, and smartest, and they keep all their assets under the table. They're gonna win this, and they know it.
Roll Tide.
Roll damn Tide.
God damn. So they're winning and nobody fucking knows. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's so cool. Alright. You, Florida. Oh, shit, fuck. State of shit fuck. Where is it?
God.
Where'd it go?
I love that that's what Florida looks like now.
You can sit anywhere here at the counter you want, or feel free to take a booth.
Oh shit. What do you think? You want a booth?
I don't know.
Let's do the counter. Let's be the counter crew.
Okay.
Got a new recruit, Gunner?
Yep, we got Bryce here. He's gonna be our new QB too.
Well, congratulations to our newest Trojan. I knew it was a special occasion. Y'all haven't been down here in too long. Bryce, you ought to be honored.
Oh, it's a big day, Linda. Big day for our new guy here.
Well, I sure hope you enjoy. The menus are right there in the rack with the salt and pepper. Y'all have your time and let me know when you're ready to order. And y'all want I can put the football on.
Oh yeah, please. That'd be great. God,
It's honestly almost a shame that Juice knows all the information about the game and can't share it with anyone down there.
Yeah.
So many good stories that are gonna have to wait for maybe 100,000 more years before they get to be told.
Tell you what, Bryce, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're part of the reason I've been looking forward to sitting at a counter and getting a hot plate of food. Part of the reason I've been looking forward to this is sitting at a counter and getting a hot plate of food. I could have put my order in a month ago. Linda. I could have stuffed it in an envelope and mailed it to you. 3 eggs, sunny side up, double order of hash browns, and a side of sausage. Tell you what, the only eggs I've had all this year are scrambled eggs that come out all rubbery. It's hard cooking on a propane stove.
You got one of those little ones, right?
Yeah, just one of them tiny little jobs, and a little steel mess kit. And if you don't wash it right after you eat it, it's hell to get the eggs scraped off them. Half of me wants to quit and ask you for a job. At least I can get a nice flat top to cook on.
You're a football hero, Gunner. Who else is gonna run the Troy defense?
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Hon, you still looking?
You want to order something? My treat.
Burger.
You got it.
I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryce. He'd wander into this game or that from time to time, never stuck around. I remember he used to irritate me. He was he was gifted eternal paradise, and not only did he not take advantage of it, it didn't even occur to him that he was delivered a miracle. I get that self-improvement is only so important now, but Jesus, you'd think that after a few thousand years, you'd at least give it a try. Instead, he'd just lean on the side of his Acura?
Acura.
Acura?
Yeah, Acura.
Yeah, it's a car.
Lean on the side of his Acura hatchback in some parking lot, always wearing these cargo shorts and gigantic white t-shirt, mumbling into his flip phone, always having some argument with a friend over some $20 weed deal. The only thing he'd ever talk about was how he was going to install undercarriage lights in his hatchback. I checked in on him I checked in on him 200 years later, and he was still doing the exact same thing, in more or less the exact same place. He never got those lights put in, even in a post-scarcity world, a world where you can just go to an ATM and there's $500 already waiting in the tray for you. You can go do this whenever you want, and he never did. He just stood around and talked about it. And I got older, and I came to realize how perfectly fine that is. I can tell you every single thing about the I don't know how to pronounce. God damn it.
Hyundai.
What is that?
Oh wait, Hayata. Hayata. No, wait, that's not a car. Sorry.
I don't think I know.
I have no idea.
I know
can
how to
only
pronounce
read
Hyundai.
that as like Hades, but with a
Hades.
Y.
Hades.
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 Huh.
I don't know why my brain
About
immediately thought it was
this
another
star
car.
cluster. Anything and everything you want to know. Bryce probably thinks the sun is 100 miles from Earth. I couldn't tell you which of us is happier. You know, spend it however you want. You'll never run out.
This guy is cool. This guy is me.
That's why I love you. Took me a minute though.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I won't lie to you, son. I'll tell you the same thing I tell every recruit. Our field at Troy is not a fun field. Have a look at it here. If you could just take a look at it here. Field guide, Troy. Oh,
I love that. There's just a
God.
gap, and it's like, hey, look at this. ... Come on, look at it.
Yeah, come look at it, please. What the fuck is this hard gap? What happens here? And here? What the fuck? What is this elevation profile? What are these just hard drop-offs? What the fuck?
What is that flat area? Oh, that's the water they're going across. Lawler field is dog shit. Just a matter of bad luck, really. There's this stretch of about 1,000,000 yards where it runs into absolutely nothing. Like in Corydon, Indiana, there's a gumball machine, and that's like it, though.
In terms of amenities, we've got pretty rotten luck. You can see we're in Ponce all the way down. Ponce all the way down south, and believe it or not, this is the only place you can get a hot meal in a restaurant between here and Indianapolis. Even going through Troy, the field manages to make a clean miss of every restaurant in town. Same with all the other little towns here. Then north of Indy, it's pretty slim pickings as well. I should let you know, and I should let you know in Muskegon?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Muskegon. There's
And
there's an
Muskelon.
There's an Arby's, but the field only runs along the front door and the corner with the condiments and whatnot. Used to be they were nice enough to come around the corner and bring your order out to you, but they got tired of being hassled, so they put up a sign saying counter service only. Sometimes if you're extra hungry and extra tired of camp food, you can squeeze yourself out some horsey sauce. That's about it though. Between Indianapolis and in Canada, I almost said Canada. Jesus Christ. Canada, that's it. No grocery stores, no department stores, nothing.
Man, I'll just go to another field.
Well, you see, and not everyone is always happy about this, but this is the way we do it at Troy. For the first 100 years, you play defense. And you know what that means. When you're on the 25-player defensive squad, you can't leave the field. It's against the rules. But this way is actually good, I think. By the time your 100 years are up and you transfer to the offensive unit, you'll know every single branch of every single tree on this field.
Yeah, kid, fuck this. Get the fuck out of here. This shit sucks.
Well, you'll really be a superstar in this program once you do. The Troy football program, we really value those who know our field inside and out. Other programs think they can safely hide a ball on our field? No, sir. No, sir, they can't. We'll sniff it right out.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to get it up on the TV. Caveman gave us a new clicker, and I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work with the old box. I guess if it's... Oh!
Where they are, and how in the world Georgia Tech allowed this to happen.
There you boys go. Guess it's, they have one of them talk shows on.
Appreciate you, Linda. And this is what we know, Clark. On the night of October 12th, that was just 1 week ago today, Georgia Tech, who had remained one of the top 5 teams in the nation for more than 400 years, did not just fall out of top 5. They did not just fall out of the top 25. They fell all the way to the bottom, Clark. And you know what, Marty? I'm sitting
That's a different person.
Oh, fuck. I couldn't tell the difference between the colors. I'm sorry.
And you know what, Marty? I'm sitting next to you today with egg on my face. I believe in Georgia Tech. When it first happened, the line coming out of Bobby Dodd Stadium was, "Look, we're relocating our footballs. We've moved them off the sideline to somewhere more secure," and I believe them. And now to find that they're all, in fact, on the WKU field, incontrovertibly points to the fact that this was a cover-up. They lied to their fans. They lied to America. They have no clue, just like the rest of us. Oh shit, they're on the WKU field now, huh?
Yeah, I'll track them down. 1 sec.
And what's shocking about this moment, what's most shocking of all, is that dynasties fall piece by piece, Clark. They don't collapse all at once like this. This doesn't happen.
You are absolutely right, Marty. Something like this belongs in the ancient era of this game. We're talking the 17900s, the 18200s, the way early on in this game, before the strategies and schools of thought were really clearly developed. Before superpowers learned how to be smart about how they carried their footballs and where they hid them. This was a failure of leadership. There is no reason that a team in the 20,000s should be keeping every football in one place, no matter how secure it is, no matter who's guarding it, and I think the only way forward is for Connor O'Malley to step down as the leader of the Georgia Tech football program.
God damn. Couldn't agree
Dude
more.
talks like a right-wing Fox News host.
I couldn't agree more. And you know what? I will go further than that. I think they need to overhaul the entire program. If I'm the athletic director at Georgia Tech, I cut every player on my team. I pull people in from off the streets, and I rebuild and spend the next 500 years training them up into a team that can win. Because you know what? The sun has set on this era. It's over. No one in Atlanta wants to hear it, but it's over.
And now, of course, the important questions for the rest of the country is who has those footballs and where are they? Speaking of that, I believe Stacy has a forecast for us. Stacy?
Let me just... There we go. Sorry, I was doing something.
Okay.
Yes, Clark and Marty, thank you. We were expecting to see one of the biggest log jams we've seen in college football in decades, and we are certainly seeing that right now. If we could get the scoreboard on screen, yes, thank you. If you look at the scoreboard, you can see the movement we saw in the rankings yesterday.
Stop saying 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and instead say 6 of each. Former is a foolish turn of phrase, and if you use it in my class, I would fail you.
God damn. All the way to the bottom.
You can see here as WKU absolutely vaults up the scoreboard from nearly the very bottom all the way up from nearly the very bottom all the way up to the sole possession of the number 3 ranking. Naturally, we can conclude here that however many football Tech lost, most if not all of them were taken to the WKU field. And for those who are perhaps not as familiar with this region of the field, Georgia Tech's field intersects with WKU's right here in southeastern Tennessee. God damn. Blech. That's where they crossed. So that's where teams from all around the country are converging. And already, guys, this is unlike any scene we've witnessed in a long, long time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Let us not forget the balls are not there.
Yeah.
We have Alabama A&M with 100 players combing the area looking for these footballs. Duke has more than 30, Vanderbilt has sent 68 players, Georgia is just southeast of the intersection with nearly 40 players.
I didn't know Alabama had an A&M, but that was just Texas.
No. God damn.
This is sick.
It's twisted.
Sick and twisted.
Evil.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucked up.
Tennessee is
Fuck
sending
those 2K
dozens.
guys.
Wake Forest has 100 here now combing the mountain. 100 from Virginia Tech are arriving. Guys, within this stretch of field, we already have nearly 800 players, and many, many more are on the way. I wouldn't be surprised to see half of the players in college football on or near the Western Kentucky field in a few days' time.
Stacy, what kind of search area are we looking at?
Well, Clark, it's reasonable to believe they're within a stretch of field of around 10 miles. Teams have been closing in on them from both sides, and in such number that would be impossible to hide.
Lol. Or they made a shortcut straight to Michigan State and watched y'all sorry asses walk right by them. Y'all are falling for a trick in the book that admittedly is brand new, but you fell for it hard. Lady, you found Nick and Manny yet?
Got
It's
'em!
so funny. It's so funny that Juice's nickname for 10 is Lady.
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 God. All these motherfuckers here, and then they're just right there.
It's hilarious.
Yay, football.
Fuba!
Ha! Fuck! They've been hauling dick! What's that, 70 miles in a day?
Just about.
Through woods and hills and everything. Those two have been training for this for so many centuries. I've been waiting forever to see what they could actually do on this field. God damn.
They're doing exactly what they planned, too. I'd imagine they're about to cut left on the Oklahoma State field within the hour, then ride that west as far as they can.
They're gonna have so many people on their ass when that happens.
Oh, dude. What do you think happens once they step foot in Oklahoma State?
Well, I guess other teams. Hang on. All right. Well, I guess other teams can start making some good guesses. They'll know whoever took it is headed west. But Nick and Manny faked the hell out of the 1,000 players or so who had the best shot at making a tackle. They have a 75-mile head start, and those two are extremely fast dudes. The other teams are in groups of 25, 50, 100, made up of players of varying speed. They ain't gonna catch them. There are still some teams out west that could intercept them. I still think it's unlikely they're gonna pull. I still think it's unlikely they're gonna pull off this whole thing. But to see them even get this far is incredible. Funniest part about all this is that Nick and Manny aren't even all that good at actual football.
Is this me?
Scroll up.
This is my
It
call?
might be Mel. Depending on... No, it's you, Pearls.
Okay.
I was judging by where its position.
Now, of course, we still have no information that indicates which team has the ball, but you have to figure, guys, it's only a matter of hours until the balls are recovered. The only question now is what exactly it's gonna look like when upwards of 1,000 players fight for an armload of footballs in and around the Tennessee Valley.
You see, son? This is the sort of opportunity we've got ahead of us if we properly execute Trojan football. Why does he keep calling him son? They're both 18,000 years old.
Looks like Gunner's 18,040 years old, and Bryce is 18,016 years old. You'd be surprised how much that still matters.
That's you, Pearls.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
that was
it's Bryce.
Oh, it's the. So
The
why
kid.
ain't y'all up there then?
Well, I'll be honest with you. We weren't positioned properly. We have our players real spread out right now, all over the country, and we couldn't make a play on the ball this time. But, that's something we hope to change as we rebuild this program. And I think, if you put the work in and you put it in for long enough, you could be a key component of that rebuilding process.
I think it would be really funny if 500 accidentally shot a ball right into the middle of the scrimmage of this game.
Y'all suck.
One giant fucking what was it, like 500-pound cannonball or something like that,
Pretty
just
much.
falling in the middle of the field.
I you know what? That's a very fair thing of you to say of us right now. We suck, but what the exciting thing is that you get to help us write the next chapter of Troy football. A lot of players on these other teams, they don't get to say that, but you're gonna have ownership in this process, son. It's like I tell everyone, if you buy in, it'll pay off.
You tell him about the monster?
Oh yeah, no, the Do We Like Monster, we didn't get to that.
Well, of course, I've never seen it. I've just talked to a whole lot of Troy players over the years who have. At least they said they did.
Do We Like Monster lives in the tales of folklore, oftentimes woven around truth.
Oh shit. Zavi says in the mobile version it puts the characters' names next to their words. I guess if you set the website to be mobile actor, it would change.
Weird.
Like, do you know how to do that?
I don't know.
I think you usually need like a plugin in the browser
Yeah.
to change what device it thinks you're reading it on. Lots of eyewitnesses accounts. Lots of eyewitness accounts, all the way back to the 1960s. People say it's like a Bigfoot or something.
With only the
He's a
light from a
Bigfoot
flashlight,
swimming.
The pair saw the figures standing at about 120 yards out in the field. And they say it was no bear.
I don't know why I thought the monster was a sea monster. Or a
That's
lake
bullshit.
monster.
Well, you say that, and I don't blame you for saying that. But I saw it with my own two eyes. It was big, huge, bigger than any person. But it walked around like a person. It wasn't a bear. I've seen it twice. Both times, it clearly didn't mean no harm.
What's funny to me is that y'all have only seen the one.
Only the one, and never up close. Who knows? Maybe it was the last of its kind, and when everyone stopped dying, it was the only one left. Is the thing real?
Yeah.
No.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Well, do you have any proof?
No.
Well, how are you so sure? Also, it's
Yep.
Zavi, not Zavi.
Ah!
Damn, bro. Damn. We've gone over this.
You're right. I'm gonna go throw myself in the garbage disposal.
Citing by three girls and Brown brothers alleged walking route of Dewey Lake Monster.
Morning stroll.
But that's just one of many legends of this field. All kinds of crazy things. Our stadium actually is actually just a block away from where our basketball team scored 258 points in a single game against DeVry. 258 points in a regulation 40-minute basketball game. So, all right. So
Don't even tell me how basketball works in this fucking world. No, because that's
Basketball
another can of
exists.
beans that we're like, no. I've already had enough with this fucking football shit. Okay, we're not getting into basketball. No, this opens a fucking door. No.
Oh god.
I can't do this.
Thought it was 253.
Oh, it's 258. Guarantee you it's 258. Anyways, there's lots of storied history around our field. Stuff you'll never find anywhere else but Troy.
God, I love that game.
It's beautiful.
There was so little reinvention in those days. I mean, what? That was in the 1990s?
Yep.
That game made it into my residual memory? I was about 25 years old at the time. Of course, I wasn't awake yet, but I can search my memory and it's there. For whatever reason, Angry Things had a much better chance of sticking. That made people so mad. DeVry, which is a computer technology and business school best known for advertisements on the late-night cable television, has no business playing basketball. Bush League. That's about all you can say about the whole affair. DeVry deserves better than that. Troy State deserves better than that. Basketball deserves better than that. Silly, sick joke. Okay, so apparently this was a real basketball game.
I imagine that in the year 220, or 20,020, they play crazy games of basketball.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But Juice 9 and 10 don't give a shit about basketball, so we don't hear about it.
We don't hear about. They don't care.
No.
It's not basketball.
They don't care.
people.
Arguably, I would say that 9 is not a basketball person at all, but got dragged into it by Juice and 10, and now is very much a 8. Almost a Dragon Ball. Very much a football person.
Very much a Dragon Ball.
Did I say
person.
basketball person at first? I don't know.
As exciting and heartwarming as watching an old, sickly dog be put to sleep. It smacks of a barnyard odor. It's tacky and childish.
Lol, calm down, Jesus Christ. Like, pick a hobby instead. Any hobby. Pick up checkers. Get really good at that cup and ball game. Anything but this.
People weren't ready for a game as revolutionary as Troy State DeVry. It was essentially a cooperative game. DeVry did try to score. I mean, they scored 141 points themselves. But they agreed to run down the floor and shoot as fast as they could. They worked together with Troy State to push the pace and help them accomplish their stated goal of 200 points in a game. Since then, there have been all kinds of games like that in every sport, with both teams working together towards some common goal or another. That game was centuries ahead of its time. Back in those days, sports and rules were almost the same thing.
God, I'm glad I wasn't alive then. I mean, that's why I'm so well adjusted.
It's true. 258 to 141. Troy State crushes DeVry Institute in record-shattering performance. Now, there's one more thing I gotta tell you. how familiar are you with Lake Auburn? You been out there? You know what goes on out there?
Huh?
Lake Auburn, the southern Great Lakes. You familiar with the geography?
I guess.
I love that Bryce just does not want to be here. like Bryce is just some dude whose like parents were like, go out and play. You're gonna have fun. Don't worry about it.
Disinterested
Make
teenager.
friends.
Honestly, yet he's 18,000 years old.
He never. 18,000 years old and he never grew up. You're 18,000. You never grew up. Here's where you learn about the sharks.
Yeah. See, in these lakes and in the Mississippi Sea to the west, there's a lot of friends. There's a lot of friends. What the fuck? There's a lot of fields. It's legal to cross those
A
fields.
lot
in
of
water,
friends.
provided you're not using motor power. You could use a rowboat or a kayak or a canoe or something. Or if you really want to work out, I suppose you can swim. Teams used to use those fields a lot. Lots of important throughways there. Real important strategically. Then, about 500 years ago, the shark shows up. They'll come get you anytime, day or night. But right around sunup or sundown seems to be their favorite. Wait, but if they can't die, what's the point of what's wrong with the sharks? Do they just hurt? The water's real still. A lot more still than you figure lakes this big to be. Real quiet.
I thought the sharks were a team.
No.
I didn't realize they were talking about real
They're
sharks.
talking about real sharks. You'll be canoeing along, and the only noise you'll hear is your paddle when it dips in the water. Maybe some wind. It's real empty. Gives you a lot of time to think about the world and your place in it, and you and your place in it. Once in a while, you'll come across something peeking out of the water. Something the water couldn't quite cover up. And you almost feel kind of good for what's still standing, in a way. I don't know if it works like this. I mean, hell, I'm no architect, and you, or engineer or anything like that. But you look at it and think, well, standing so high all those years must have been hard work. They don't have to stand anymore. They get to float now. They did their job, and now they don't have to work so hard.
There's actually just a country-spanning soccer game going on at the same time as all this. The
Anyways.
funniest part about that, Zavi, is that you didn't even say if it was in the UK or America. It's just a country-spanning a soccer game in the same country as the country-spanning football game.
God. Anyways, point is, it's a nice little boat ride for a little while. And so you're floating along, making your way along.
Imagine like going through like a European village and kicking the ball through like those tight street corridors,
Yeah.
kicking it off the walls. Can't touch with your hands.
Yeah. Nobody ever sees them coming. You never do.
Wait, was that credited? Scroll up a little bit. Did John Boyes record that himself?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Fish.
You know what that means?
We don't know who the Sharks play for. Nobody does. Nobody's got a good enough look at them. We think there might be as many as 12 of them. Nobody really knows that either, but it's at least 4 or 5. What they do is they wait under the surface for a long time. Guess they got scuba gear or something. Out of nowhere, you see a bunch of hands reach up and grab the side of the boat. They flip you.
Oh, they're not the animal.
Yeah, they flip you with so much force that there's nothing you can do. You're just in the water. If you're dumb enough, you try to sail a football across the sea. They'll take it. Even if you're just trying to pass through in peace, though, they'll come they'll come after you anyway, just to scare the hell out of you. It doesn't even matter that your life's not in danger, because every second you spend in that water, you're just waiting on it to happen. People don't go on those seas as much anymore, for any reason. They're scared off, all because of them, and nobody even knows who the hell they are. Pearls.
Fuck that. I fucking hate boats.
Well, listen, son, there's a reason I told you all this. And it's a thing that, you know, it comes along with playing Trojan football. In order to get to any other field, you have to cross the water. No way around it. I love that he's just like trying so hard to explain, like, it's like, yeah, it's fun, and then like Bryce is just like, I don't know,
He's just like, just stay with me here.
this sounds like shit, dog. Please stop.
No, just hear me out. Just hear me out, bro. It gets better. I promise.
Promise, dude. Please, we need players. God.
Boats.
Boats. We have to do it all the time, and it's not like you get flipped all the time. I'd say I get flipped in the water every 5th time I'm out there or so. I'd say you get used to it, but I'll tell you the truth, I really don't. Troy's the only field that's like that. Every other team around here can take a detour around the lake. Not us. It's a cross we have to bear. But you know what? I think that only makes us stronger. We've got to go through a lot on this field. That's going to only make us tougher and more resilient as we continue to rebuild this program. There's a lot of...
Hey, where's the bathroom?
Oh, it's right around the corner there. Just down there and make a left.
Okay.
Hun? Hun, it's not over there. At the front door.
Where are you going? You're gonna step off the field. He's gonna step off the field, son. You've only got 10 seconds to make it back before you're kicked out of the game. Son, what are you doing?
I'ma head out.
Ejected.
Ejected. Well, hell.
I'm sorry, Gunner.
Happens more and more now.
You'll get this program going. I know you will.
I hope so.
Woo! Hold on, I gotta make a call. This is always the hardest part of being a commissioner.
Ooh, official business.
Can't wait.
Ring,
Ring, ring.
ring, 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 ring. Girls?
Huh?
Hello. Hello. Is this Bryce Schaefer I'm speaking to?
I don't know, man. Or, yeah. Sorry, wrong one.
Number 17 for the Troy Trojans?
I don't know, man.
Mr. Schaefer, this is the Bowl Game Commissioner. I'm unfortunately calling to inform you that you have been ejected from the game due to an out-of-bounds violation. As you had no out-of-bound time occurred at the time of the incident, you are required to surrender your roster spot and leave the game.
I don't give a shit.
Now, as Commissioner, I must inform you that you are permanently prohibited from rejoining any team or participating in any...
Fuck you, bitch.
Click. Man, I mean, good for him for walking out the job. Fuck jobs.
My god.
From a certain perspective, these lakes make a lot of sense. An immortal person is not a perfect person, and an eternal life is not a perfect life. I'm living forever, right? All 3 of us are.
We've scanned our trajectories for the next 500 billion years, and yep, smooth sailing.
Same for everybody down there?
Yep. For those who lost their homes to the encroaching water, it was a traumatic experience, but they all made it.
I wonder if they ever see it like I do. I look at myself and see imperfections. Half the time, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, I'm gonna wake up for a few weeks at a time, cruise for a couple of millennia, and do it again. My batteries suck. My data storage is core rope memory. Wires that were literally sewn into the board in patterns of ones and zeros. These imperfections will persist until the end of time, and there's nothing I can do about that. My life will never be a perfect one. Those lakes and ruins that stick out of them remind me that it's not supposed to be. This is not heaven. Waters rise and batteries fail. And this is a universe in which things can still fuck up. I tell you, and that's where I belong. I belong here. I can't tell you how good that feels.
You know, you could argue that this, functionally speaking, is a heaven of sorts. Perfection is the end of the road. Why the hell would you want to be at the end of the road?
I wouldn't. I like it here. So, tell me about the sharks.
Oh man, absolute menace. Struck terror into every team in the nation for centuries. Horrifying ability to strike without warning. Stolen so many footballs that teams advance all the way up to Missouri just to avoid the region. Single-handedly influenced the geographic footprint of college football. Inspiration for countless ghost stories. Fucking amazing, basically.
Who do they play for?
I mean, shit, you want to talk to the Sharks, I can arrange a call.
God, yes, I'd love that. I have to learn more about these people.
Huh. People.
Nope. Come on.
Rudy, hey! Hold still for Dr. Mimi. I'm sorry he's been out of sorts since he started coughing.
It's okay. Our little man's just having a time. Come on, buddy. Rudy, you've been coming to see me for 2,000 years. Don't act brand new. There we go. Good boy. Okay, you can sit him down. The dogs.
Wait, I thought animals weren't immortal.
The dogs are immortal.
I thought animals weren't immortal!
No.
Oh, God!
The dogs are immortal. He's just got a kennel cough. Have you boarded him anywhere recently?
No, not for a while.
Come in contact with any other dogs?
No, not really. He sniffs other dogs on his walks sometimes, actually.
Bonk the Third, this is a story about satellites, who have arranged and are watching a really fucked up game of football. But it's also about life in a way. Also, no one can die. And it's the year 20,020. Do you go on walks
And
with him?
football is fucked up because people just need new ways to stay entertained.
Yeah.
Do you go on walks with him?
He usually just goes around the block by himself.
Well, he's contagious right now, so you may want to, and I hate to say this, but you may want to put him on a leash for the next couple of weeks, just to make sure he doesn't... Hey! Hey, get from under there! There's medical waste in that bin. He doesn't need to stick his nose in there.
Rudy! Sorry about that. He's always been hard-headed. I know he knows too.
They never get old.
I used to have a guinea pig named Rudy.
Never ever.
So, what we can do is carry at the desk and get you a script for some antibiotics. It comes in a dropper, and you should have enough for 7 days. It's actually a little sweet, so he'll probably just take it. He'll take it just fine. But if you have any trouble, you can just mix it in with his dinner.
Ugh, he's gonna hate that leash. Oh, wait,
Oh,
sorry.
Pros, you want to take this one?
Mimi, got a call on two.
Thank you. Should be all set.
Ugh, he's gonna hate that leash. When you go pick one up, any... Wait, you need to go pick one up. Any tips?
Only ones I recommend against are the retractable leashes. They tend to send mixed messages. You want one with a fixed length, especially since he's not used to it. Needs to know his boundaries. Make sure he can keep some distance from other pups if you can.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Come on, bud. Thanks, Mimi. Say bye.
Bye, little man. Too cute. Too cute. Click.
Click.
Dr. Mackenzie. Oh, Dr. Mackenzie.
Hey!
Oh, hi.
How's your Wednesday?
She's a vet and a football player. Oh my god.
Okay, girl.
Mimi has successfully trained her spaniels. Is that Algie? Algie and Warwick to identify culprits in crime dramas. They aren't perfect, however, they always bark at Stabler, she says. They always think he did it, but then again, who's to say they're wrong? If they're right, it's a very different show. Going good, only a few patients today.
You running into any dogs named Grimaldi?
No? Why?
Ah, nothing. It was a joke.
Okay.
Basically, the story goes, a man named Grimaldi is feeling depressed, way down the dumps, so he goes to see a doctor. And the doctor says, I have just the cure for you. You must go into town and see Grimaldi, the clown. He can really put on a show. I was just there the other night and laughed the entire time. Yes, sir, Grimaldi the clown will cheer you right up. Grimaldi responds, that is also my name. What a coincidence. I'll go see him tonight. And he goes and has a great time and feels a lot better.
Now, you know that's not the way the story goes.
That's the way mine goes.
There's no arc. You know, nothing develops.
Yeah, it does. He feels better.
What's the point, though? What's the story trying to say?
Nothing. Sometimes a story can just be some shit that happened. I refuse to have a point, and you can't make me.
He's right, you can't.
Oh, is this Pioneer 10?
Yes, hi!
So happy we finally met. Juice has told me a lot about you.
Oh, well, you know, you may actually remember me from some of my lectures in the arts program. I did a series at Georgia Southern.
Oh! 144 fall semester lecture series. Georgia Southern Arts Building, November 4th at 5 p.m. Guest speaker, Pioneer 10. It's really funny, the idea of having a guest speaker be an entire satellite.
Oh fuck, the Twin Towers! What the fuck?
Damn, we were just talking about them. God.
What the fuck?
Celebrity.
Please join us for an exploration of the so-called end of history, a perception of the world and America's place within it, that gained traction during the late 20th century. Pioneer 10 will guide us through this cultural phenomenon through the lens of 1990s licensed music catalogs, including the unheralded Power Play collection.
Holy shit.
We're just talking about these guys. Look at them. There they are, the Twin Towers.
Look at him.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, we just got done learning about the works.
Yeah, Mimi, you're becoming a little bit of a celebrity out here in space.
A celebrity, huh? Well, don't go telling too many people.
As a bold game official, I would never disclose your identity to the public.
Excuse you.
Oh, As a bold game official, I would never disclose your identity to the public.
Thank you, Kamish.
So actually, I wanted to bother you about something. We got Pioneer 9 up here. You know, they've been in hibernation a long time and just woke up a few weeks ago. I was wondering if I could introduce y'all. Nine's way into this game, and I'm just trying to show them around.
Oh, congrats to them. Yeah, I'd be happy to. You know what? I was just about to break for lunch.
Now good?
Now's good.
Okay, right on. I'll patch them through. See ya, Mimi!
See you. Talk
It's just gonna be you
soon.
talking to yourself.
It's gonna be me talking to myself. Hello? Hi, is this Pioneer 9? Hi, yes, that's me. You can call me 9. I'm Mimi. So nice to talk to you. The commish said you just woke up. At the end of September, yeah. What's that like? Is it tough getting your bearings again? Actually, not really. It was a lot better this time. The first time was back in 17776. That was way tougher. Huh, I remember that. Jesus told me a lot about it. They spent a lot of time looking for you. A lot of time. He told me that at one point they were sure you were gone for good, but then your sister kept looking and looking, and I guess she found you. Yeah, sometimes I can't believe she did. Not counting the booms, I'm 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. Oh my god. Big booms. Oh my gosh. Can we get 5 big booms in chat?
Boom! Boom!
What?
Boom! Boom!
Oh wow. I would have guessed you're a lot larger than that. I guess I hear space probe and I think spaceship. Yeah, Juice is a whole lot bigger than I am. Not that it matters, really. We all feel pretty tiny out here. I do too sometimes. This field's about 134,000 miles long in total. Enough to go around the globe 5 times. At least it's only that, you know. At least it ends. Yeah. I don't look up a whole lot. The world's already too big as it is, you know? So, you're one of the sharks? I guess it's technically right to say that. One of one. You're it? Mm-hmm. People think you're like 12 people. Oh, I know. No, it's just me. You better not tell anybody. Of course I won't. Almost nobody knows. Kamish does, of course. A lot of my team doesn't even know. That's how secret we're trying to keep it. I mean, they know I'm on the Georgia Southern roster. They just figure I'm a lookout. Hey, sorry if you hear some noise. I'm headed out for lunch. Today's fish sandwich day. Sounds great. Yeah, Kamish loves them. You like food? I mean, I can't eat food. Lizzie, headed to lunch. You want anything?
See you, Pearl.
Nah, I bought a salad. Or brought a salad.
I only ask because he loves food. I don't really get it. He always asks me what's in the sandwich. How's it taste? Does this reheat well? Does that pair well with this? I guess for him, that's the closest he can get to eating. Other than sucking up sunbeams, it makes me a little sad for him sometimes. Do you two talk a lot? Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, River.
Ah, fuck. Oh, God. Shit. Let me change your thing so you're not the Deltarune heart. Your heart Sona. Soul Sona.
Sorry for the delay. I was having a mental breakdown.
That's all good.
Fucking felt.
Hope you're doing okay though.
I think most of us have mental breakdowns before the stream. Before,
I'm
during,
not
or
doing
after.
okay, but at least I'm not doing okay, but at least I'm not basically foaming at the mouth in self-loathing. So
Yeah, that's good. God damn. Come on. Fix. One sec. Let me. God damn it. It's having me re-log in. Yes.
Is there really only 3 people in stream before I got here?
Yes.
Yep.
We've been running three
Oh.
man stream.
Insane.
Maybe River should take over Mimi,
Yeah, that works.
so you're not talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, my Solsona actually looks kind of nice in the little featuring box.
Lamau.
Well, it's not gonna be there for long. Don't get used to it.
No, you're killing my soul!
I'm killing your soul. Why are you so low? What the fuck?
Fetch me their souls!
God,
Fetch me their souls!
I've been wanting to play zombies lately. I'm so mad my Black Ops 3 like doesn't work anymore. Like I try to start it up and it just does not work, and it makes me so sad because that is my second most played game on Steam.
I think Michael Guy Bowman is gonna. Oh.
If you ever try and get it again, you should buy me a copy and you can make fun of how bad I am at zombies.
Do you think Michael Guy Bowman is gonna try and kill me for having Suburban Countdown in the Crow Strider AU dub? Because it's not even his song. It's a song. He's referencing the song.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. I don't want him to come to my house and strangle me.
He's not gonna do that.
You're not the one who lives in the same town as him.
Anyway,
he's gonna strangle you because he's gonna get our voices mixed up.
Let's read.
River, you're the yellow text there.
The dark yellow text?
Yep.
What's his character?
Vet named Mimi.
Yeah, she's a vet.
Like a veterinarian or a veteran?
Like a veterinarian.
Veterinarian.
Yeah.
Also, she does this thing on the side where she goes into a lake and attacks every boat coming into the Troy Stadium, going across the Troy field, and steals their footballs and scares the shit out of them.
So she's a troll for fun.
She's a shark for fun.
Yeah, ever so often, he loves to make friends with the players in particular. You're his friend if he drops the whole Comish thing and talks to you like normal. Honestly, I think part of the reason he made this game was so he could have friends. He missed y'all. I don't think he wants you to know too much about that, though. Shit, hold on, gotta catch the light. Is this the same game that's, like, insane with the locomotive lateral?
Yes. Same game that's going on.
Whoo, okay.
You're quick.
Gotta keep my cardio up. Not a lot of places to run on the Columbus part of the field.
So, are you undercover or something?
Well, yes and no. At first, that was the whole idea. I was a vet tech way back when. So getting a job here at the clinic was a great place to kind of lay low. It's close to the water, so I could sneak off after work and go hit the lake. But, no matter who you are, if you got a job somewhere on the field, people are always going to be like, oh, you play football. You're just trying to be cute about it. And if they notice you never leave the field, they'll figure you out. I can't do any of the normal stuff. I can't drive a car. I can't take the bus. And no matter what, if you cross a highway on foot, people are always going to look at you funny. Even if there's a crosswalk. Doesn't matter.
It's definitely a car country.
Oh, yeah, especially down here. Sorry, hang on one sec. Hi, good, I'm doing good. Could you get me a fish sandwich, pickles, no tartar sauce, and do y'all have fries in the fryer? Okay, great. And then just a medium Sprite. Oh, hold on. Yes, actually, can I get $200? Actually, sorry, better make it 300. Yeah, I've got bingo Friday night. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
So, can we back up a little bit? I just want to figure out how there's just one of you and everybody thinks there's 5 or 6 or 12 of you.
Absolutely. So, Georgia Southern is what they call a lightning rod. We got one of the longest fields in the whole game.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Huh.
Millions of yards. Jesus.
6th longest one. That's great if you really know what you're doing, and you come in with a plan of attack and a plan of defense on day 1. Damn, that was fun.
Opening day?
Yeah, I wasn't on the team back then. I actually didn't commit to Southern until about 800 years ago. It was on every channel, though. Every team had 125 players, and they all started on their home fields. It looked like one of those fun runs, everybody just booking it out of the stadium at once. My mother was on the Southern track team way back when, so she signed up as a defensive back. The program's playbook at the start was basically to just wait for other teams to pop footballs loose, then close in on them once they were out in the open. It wasn't a bad idea, this field has 78 intersections.
Yeah, and if you stay to your home field, you actually get to work all 125 of your players into the playbook, right? Including the 25 who have to stay on the home field?
Exactly. So what they did is they broke into 8 teams of 11, one for each Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. One each for Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. 3 for Texas, 2 for New Mexico, 2 for Arizona. That left another 37 players left over, and those 37 just scouted various other fields. That's a lot more scouts than most teams use. They served as sort of an early warning system to let the rest of the team know when an offense was rolling in with a ball.
Did it work?
For a while, yeah. It worked pretty good. In year 2, they picked up a ball in Texas. Year 77, they got another. Year 190, they got another. My mother got one in Dallas, actually.
Also, RUI or Rui in chat, watching your old Homestuck dubs and accidentally came here. Hello. Well,
We got it.
welcome to accidentally being here.
Accidentally homestuck.
Xavier, what do you mean by the fact that you can't hear the word zombie without tweaking?
It's Zavi.
Whatever.
They correct us on it every time. We're getting it right.
That's why I'm intentionally getting it wrong.
Don't be a bitch. You could be a bitch everywhere else. Don't be a bitch.
Fine. Zavi, why can you not hear the word zombie without tweaking? I just want to know. Dallas was a real hot part of the field back then. A lot of big programs have fields running through it. Texas, TCU, Baylor, Nebraska. Nebraska is one that comes all the way down. They called it Powerball. Footballs are just bouncing around all over. Of course, only since Southern only had 11 players in the area, they were usually squeezed out of the action. One day those 11 woke up one morning and see they've moved up on the scoreboard. Someone's trying to carry a football through their field. Who knows where, But Mama goes up to a rooftop and see if there's anything to see, and sure enough, she sees a TCU team stomping their way, not even trying to be quiet about it. The way you might if you're on another team's field. There was about 70 of them, and they just thought they were all that, Southern didn't like that, so they said, hell, let's make them work for it, at least. Let's line them up and make them play some football if they're just gonna parade through our fields like that. When they do, TCU's all crabby about it. They're annoyed, so they line up excuse me here, but I'm gonna curse here. They line up in a fuck you formation.
Oh my god! It's like...
That's not a formation, that's a threat.
That is a threat. Damn right. Oh my god.
They line up in what they call the phalanx. The idea is that the whole team just marches forward and bulldozes everybody, slowly but surely, and the quarterback just kind of strolls along behind them.
Yeah, I'm looking up the replay. This is gross.
It's some real knucklehead stuff. It's basically what you do if you want to completely disrespect somebody. If you're a big team who runs into a little team and you just want to make them feel like dirt for even trying to challenge you. And it went about as you'd guess. Southern put 10 players on the line, but it didn't matter. They just got trampled. Mama said it was so slow it was like watching road get paved. But, there's a saying. Every coach says it now. Count your opponent. No matter what, no matter how outmatched... Tally!
Whoa.
Bring back that comment of our default football player is Southern.
Yeah. Honestly. Hello? River?
Damn.
think
River got
River-
murdered.
I think River died.
River straight
It
up
was
just
bound to
fucking
happen
died on
eventually.
stream.
Oh, you know what might have happened? I think their cat turned off their computer.
Oh! Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, has
Evil
this happened
bitch.
before?
What is it with
Apparently,
cats and
I've
just being evil?
at least that's what like River told me. Anyway, I guess I'll just go back to for the time being. And it went about as you'd guess. Southern put 10 players on the line, and it didn't matter. It just got trampled. Mama said it was so slow, it was like watching a road get paved. But you know, there's a saying. Every coach says it now. Count your opponent. No matter what, no matter how outmatched they are, count your opponent. And this is why they say that. Jesus Christ. See, it's really funny because like this makes it seem like there's a fucking they're a sniper. Like
Oh my god! But also, I just realized they're in the middle of the highway.
yeah. Mama told me later that she was scared as hell on that rooftop. Nobody wants to jump off an 18-story building. I don't care how good the nanos are at what they do. It's gonna hurt some. And it's not like you can jump a couple 100 feet and just decide it won't scare you. But she's there to play, and she's the only Southern player in Dallas who has long jump experience. So she walks out she walks out her steps, kind of like a place kicker would, and starts way back on the rooftops. She listens for the snap count, and of course, because TCU wanted to disrespect Southern, their snap count was just a countdown from 10 to 1. Nobody does that. Not anymore. Not ever. Her plan was to jump from the line, from way back on the roof. She couldn't actually see him, so once she heard that count get down to 5, she started running. A little after it got to 2, she made the jump. And the instant the ball was snapped, she crossed the line of scrimmage. Jesus Christ.
What?
When there's an impact like that, the nanos kind of bubble up around you and sweep you backwards. Both my mama and the quarterback somersaulted about 20 times and fell into the creek behind them. She recovered the fumble and ran with it. Nobody could catch her. TCU's quarterback quit after that, said the terror of it was too much for him. He walked right off the field, right then and there, and never came back. Does Southern still have that ball? No telling where it is. We had a little mini dynasty back then. Back then, actually had 7 footballs at one time, which is a whole lot back then. But that just made us a target. Georgia State's always hated us, and about 700 years into the game, they gave us a bulldozer. You know what that is? No. The bulldozer is about the meanest thing you can do in football. It's only been done a couple times. It's technically legal, but it's so unsportsmanlike that every team in the country came together at some point and agreed to never do it. When you bulldoze somebody, you take all 100 of your standard players and put them on somebody else's field. Those players start at one end, mark off a distance of 100 yards, and search those hundreds of yards up and down, 1 player per yard. Each player just paces from sideline to sideline, combing every square inch, kicking over every rock and bucket and everything else. They do that for an hour. Then they move upfield and do the same for the next 100 yards. 12 hours a day. This is all they did. They did this on our field for 7 years. God damn. You cannot hide a football
7
from
years.
this kind of operation. It's impossible. It doesn't even matter that our field is almost 4 million yards. Now if a team is bulldozing your field, you can send your own team after them. Try to slow them down. But then they've successfully tied your team up. The door's wide open for some other team to come in and rob you. Did they find any footballs doing that? That's the thing. They didn't. But by doing that, they forced us to scramble, take all our footballs, and run to other fields. From there, we were eventually picked off one after another. So Georgia State didn't benefit at all? Nope. All they wanted to do was destroy us. And they did. We had no footballs by the end of it. Pure malice. My mother quit after that. She couldn't take it. She called me crying in one night and told me, Mimi, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Fast forward 100 years, of course. She feels some kind of way about it when I signed myself up. She told me, don't waste your time with that game. It'll only make you bitter. I didn't listen because you never listen to your parents. I took a lesson from her, from that jump off the rooftop. The only way to play this game, the only way I know how to play it, is to terrify. I'm sorry if this is rude to say, but that doesn't seem like you. No? You seem like a really nice person. Well, thank you. I mean, I think I am. I wish I could just nice my way into what I want, but you can't. Someone will always step on you. You gotta cause nightmares. It seems like you do. People talk about you like you're a ghost. How do you do it? It might be more useful to explain to you how not to let me catch you. Don't try to cross the lake during the day. It's too easy for me. I'm too good at timing you. I can stay underwater a long, long time, and I know exactly how long it will take to get here. How far away can you spot a bamboo reed sticking out of the water? That's how much warning you'll have. Most never notice it. Don't make noise. Don't use a canoe. Use a rowboat. Cut the water. Cut the water with your blades like you're carving a turkey. Slowly, with deliberation. Don't row too quickly. You couldn't make a mistake worse than that. I will hear you from far off. Even if I've never seen you, I know exactly how you sound. Don't talk. You can get away with whispering, but don't talk. Don't go out of the lake onto the lakes by yourself. I'm too frightening for you to be alone.
Hmm.
God
Oh,
damn.
I heard sound from River. Well, I saw River light up. I think maybe River's computer didn't shut off, because I think right now River would have been kicked from the call.
Yeah. Don't try to cross near sunup or sundown. I'll pick you right out. You'll be the tallest thing in the lake. I will see you from miles away. Don't sneeze, don't cough, especially not at night. As quiet as it seems to you, it's quieter to me. None of this advance will save you. It'll buy you enough time to prepare yourself.
Advice.
What? Oh, advice.
You said advance.
Sorry. None of this advice will save you, but it will buy you enough time to prepare yourself. And remember that you won't drown, and I won't hurt you. But I do need to scare you, because I need you to think there are many of me, and none of us want you here. If I can help it, it will never happen the same way twice. Maybe a few miles south of what used to be Vicksburg, I'll tap on the hole, just soft enough to make you wonder whether you're hearing things. Or I'll follow you. You wouldn't guess how fast I can move underwater, or how long I can stay down there. Once I've terrified you enough, you'll go in the water. Maybe you'll see my knuckles as they grab the lip of the hole and flip you. Maybe you'll hear knocking from all sides of the boat. Maybe I'll grab your arm and hook your elbow and rip you right out. I haven't decided yet. I might leave your boat. I might shove it far off the field, and your choice then will be whether to swim home or quit. I don't care if you have the football or not. I don't want you here. Pardon my language, but get the fuck out of my lake. God damn. Yes. Yes. Fish sandwich and medium fries. Yep. Yes. Fish sandwich and medium fries? Yes, that's me. Thank you. Oh, are you about to eat? I don't want to bother you. No, it's fine. As long as you don't mind me eating. So, don't take this the wrong way, I hope, but you're kind of a monster. Yeah, I sort of am. My day job, kind of helps me balance that out. I mean, I spend all day taking care of these pups, and I think, hey, I'm not so bad. But, like I said, it's the only way I play this game. I mean, it's gotten us to where we are. God damn.
I am sponsoring this bowl game to remind myself to pick up some more detergent at the store today. The sync thing on my phone is messed up and I can't figure out how to put notes on my phone. Hoping I see this on a TV somewhere or something.
God. Speaking of, wow. Looking at the scoreboard? Yeah, I haven't looked in a while. Wow. What happened to Georgia Tech? Oh my god, they're all the way down there. What happened? You probably know what happened. Yeah, I do. I can't tell you, obviously. No, of course. I have no idea when this game is ever gonna end. I mean, all I know for sure is that our 11 balls are enough to get us into second place. So I can guess that Michigan State isn't too far ahead. If we've been playing for 2,000 years and the number one team only has around 20 footballs, we're gonna be here for a while. But Lord, I can't wait to hear all the stories once it's over. It's almost the best part of it. All the drama, the errors, the bad calls. You'll be able to know to tell everyone who the Sharks are. I cannot wait for that. I need them to know that a vet tech in Columbus did this to them. So you really go your days without looking at the scoreboard? This happened around a week ago. Yeah, it's kind of a long off season for me right now. See, the first phase of this was all just roaming the lakes and picking up footballs. All 11 of those came from me. I spooked teams so much they stopped even trying to advance balls through the water. Then it was phase 2. Scaring the holy ghost into everybody who even tried crossing the lakes, ball carrier or not. We wanted to do that sort of push the action up north. Once I basically took to the lakes out of play, it created a choke point up in Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and that's fine by us. Let them play up there and leave us alone. Meanwhile, we can enjoy the big, shiny number 2 ranking. Helps a lot with recruiting, and with the heat off us, we can spend these few hundred years coaching and training and planning. Oh, so that's why you keep all of them on your field, for the ranking, so you can recruit. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. By the 2400s, I can expect us to be the number 1 team in the country. We're gonna be we're in great shape to make a run, I think. Can I ask where you're hiding them? Underwater, in the middle of the lake, right near the Mississippi-Louisiana border. I keep them in an old silo down there. Of course, I swim down there and check on them once a month or so. Don't need them working loose and floating over the lake. Seems smart. I'm having so much fun talking to you. Aw, well, I love talking to you too. You know what cracks me up about y'all? How great at conversation you are. Kamish had to learn how to be social over the years, but you haven't been up that long, right? Well, there's the me who's been conscious for a total week or so, but then there's the me who kind of ambiently absorbed transmissions from Earth and for all those thousands of years. Oh, TV shows and whatnot? Talk radio? Yeah. But there's the third me, too. The one who absorbed things before I fully existed as me. I was just a bucket of instruments. The onboard memory. I launched into space with his core rope memory. You know how that works? No idea. Well, those of us who were built in the 60s presented a problem. Traditional data storage wasn't really fragile and it was really fragile and unreliable, and if it messed up, it wasn't though they could go out there and fix me. So they literally sewed me some memory. I still have it, of course. It's all these bundles of thin little wires sewn onto a board. If a wire is sewn through a little ring, that's a 1. If it passes outside of the ring, it's a 0. It took, and I apologize in advance for cursing. No problem. It took fucking forever! Yeah, that sounds awful.
I think recently, I'm not sure which satellite it was, but I think it was one that had that kind of onboard memory. They managed to send a patch update to it from
What the
NASA.
fuck? How?
Where they something happened to it and they needed to update it so it could continue still working properly. And so I don't get it. I think they basically sent little bits of code at it that forced those ones and zeros to change.
Huh.
I don't get it. It was crazy when I read it.
Wild.
I'm gonna since I'm not reading anything right now, I'm gonna look that up.
Alright. They sent them off to a factory for women to do. Naturally. They had to literally sew the program onto the board, strand by strand. Two of them would sit opposite from one another, check each other's work. If you made even one error out of countless thousands upon thousands, if you mistakenly looped even a single zero instead of a one, the entire thing was ruined. The steadiness of a hand it required, the artistry and the unreasonable attention it took, I can't even begin to imagine. Of course, this isn't rewritable memory. It's the sort of memory you usually think of everything was hardwired. What no one quite understood at the time is that everything makes an imprint, however atomic or faint it might be. I've seen documentaries, except it's stuck with y'all because they shot us into space shortly thereafter. There was nothing out here to erode it. So, fast forward thousands of years, I wake up and have nothing to do but sort through these mountains upon mountains of imprints that are all over me. In a sense, I got to hear what people were saying while they were around me, or at least the collection of parts that became me. They talked about a lot of things, a lot about their children, a lot of telling each other they were taking a lunch break. That's something I came to understand very early on. People love lunch. They interrupt everything they're doing for lunch. Can't blame them. Making me sounds like hard work. Yeah. Sort of think of them as my godparents. All those people who built me, the researcher at Ames, the technicians at Cape Kennedy, those women in the factory, all that time, all those threads weaving through something that must have been far too confusing to enjoy. I think that's love. I know that's love. They didn't know what I'd be or who'd I be, but they loved me. If you read human history up to the year 1868, you'd never imagine that these people were just 100 years from launching me into space with all these sophisticated instruments and experiments. I feel like I wasn't supposed to happen that soon. That it should have taken hundreds more years to figure out something like me and send me into the cosmos. I have about as much onboard memory as a dishwasher, maybe a little more, and they had to sew it by hand even to get that much. It feels like they shouldn't have been able to do it. That's how much they loved you, isn't it? That's how badly they wanted to bring you into the universe. It is. I think about them a lot. I remember them all. Some made it to today. A lot of them didn't. They'll always be a part of me.
It was Voyager 1.
Insane.
And it took, I think, 5 months to update it because of how slow it was to send those signals and get them bounced back.
Damn. I know what you mean. One thing I've enjoyed about this game is that it forces you to walk on lines. Literally walk on lines that you never would have walked before, and get to know people you never would have known. You go around the country just for fun? Oh yeah, when it's not fishing season, I'll leave the lake for months at a time, let them get comfortable enough to start trying it again. Once in a while, I'll use that time to just roam around. A lot of places are special to me. A couple are really special. One's up in Fairhaven, Ohio, right off the Miami of Ohio field. It only misses it by a little bit. The Bunker Hill House? Mm-hmm. It was a stop on the Underground Railroad. There's a creek that runs behind the building. The ones who escaped had to follow the creek north to find it. It was about the only way you could make it through this part of Ohio without being seen. And you know how tired they must have been? I don't think I'll ever know what it's like to be that tired. When they got there, they got a meal, and they could sleep in the attic or the cellar before making it the rest of the way to Canada. One day, I'll knock on the door and visit. For now, I can only get close. I can see it through the trees. It's a bright big brick building you can make out from far off. It's enough for me. There's another place too. It's called Free Charles in Kentucky. Well, it's called Charleston now, but it was originally called Free Charles. And naturally, it was named after a freed slave named Charles, who started in a tavern there. Jesus Christ. This is all just based on things I've looked up, but he and his wife, his wife name was Maria, and they supposedly made the best food anywhere. People would come from miles and miles around trying to beat the sunset and get there in time for dinner. The whole town sprang up around those two. The tavern's not there anymore, but right at the edge of the Alabama A&M field, there's a church. Are you a religious person? No, not really. I go in and out. I don't know if I'll ever say one way or the other, but the music... I've been through there a few times. The last time was about 10 years ago. And of course, I just had to roll through there on a Sunday morning, right in the middle of service. I just sat there in the woods and listened. I had to stop myself from walking right off the field and going inside. Do you have much out-of-bounds time saved up? I do. About 9.5 minutes. I've thought about it. My 20,000th birthday is coming up in a couple thousand years. By then, if all this is still going and I'm still playing, I figured I'll almost have enough time to sit in for a full service. Could be a nice birthday present. I said could be a nice birthday present. Ha, yeah. It sure would be. Might just do that for myself if I'm good. When all this is
Oh, I was wondering why the text was like so faint for some of Nine's dialogue here. It's probably like the signal going out or something.
Or it's just them talking quieter. I don't know.
That too.
When all this is done, I want to go all over and see these places. It's funny how all these places can speak to me. Even if they're silent, especially if they're silent. It's as though everything they built is resting, having a nice rest. And so are they. They never could have known all these roads would lead to me. To us. I guess they did know I would live for all of time, in one way or another. They knew that much. They kept hope for ages. They did it for me, even though they didn't know me. I don't know how I'm here, but I know how I began. I've been trying to answer that for myself. I don't have answers. I don't have answers you have. Answers for what purposes? Not yet. I'm trying to be patient. It's difficult. I'm sorry I didn't catch you. I said it's really difficult. I have some practice with it. When my sister woke me up for the first time, I got plenty of practice. Lots of time to sit and think, and lots of things came to me, but a lot hasn't yet. It's difficult to feel so old, to be so old. I feel like I have so little wisdom. A lot of things keep me happy though. 10 and juice. I don't know what I would do without them. Is there text that I can... Haha! I don't know what I would do without all... Oh, fuck. Alright. I don't know what I would do without all you either. I love you all for building me, for sending me here, even though you didn't know what I could become. I love you for being yourselves, and for welcoming me like you have. Sometimes I hear some of you wonder whether this is heaven. I think it is. In heaven, I'll grow up and grow old. I can't believe my fortune. Sweetie, I'm sorry, but you're fading. I can't make you out. What? Not sure what's going on. Can you hear me? I can't tell if you're trying to say... I can tell you're trying to say something. It's just not coming through. Oh no, come on. Come the fuck on. Not yet. I thought I had more time than this.
Nine's name is lighting up on Discord, but nothing's coming through.
Yeah, legit.
Like River.
Hold on. It's okay. God fucking damn it. I'm such a piece of shit. Fucking battery. Come on. No, man. No. Okay, hold on. I hope you can still hear me. Send me 3 quick transmissions if you can hear me. Okay, here. Okay. Good. Okay, so I don't know what to do right now. So what I'm going to do right now is call up the commish, okay? Okay, hold tight.
Yep.
Hey, commish, listen. I've still got 9 on the line here, but they're losing signal.
Ah, okay.
Sweetie, I've got him on the line.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just like the old days, huh?
Fuck off.
Lol, you're cussing at me, ain't you, buddy?
Fuck off. Or fuck you.
Lol. Listen, it's gonna be okay, okay? You'll be just fine.
Y'all gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's fine. This happens.
Oh, thank God. It was so nice to meet you. To talk to you soon, I hope. Pleasure was all mine.
Okay, hold tight. Just a minute here, alright?
Y'all ready for a video?
Y'all ready for this?
Yes, coach.
Well,
What do you think?
well, would Lunchables fondue have been feasible? Absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. We'd only cite Dunkaroos, which...
Shh.
I'm sorry, can you pause it? I'm sorry. You just going... Shh! It just cracked me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Clears your throat to shush someone.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. Nine's been burning energy at a high rate higher than usual.
Probably all the historical research they've been doing. That can chew up the battery.
Yep, we gotta shut down the Stanford antenna and reset it. After that, I think what we do is I shoot over a quick charge, 9 stays online for a little while longer, then we let their battery completely run out so they can do a full charge. Once that's done, 9 can wake up for another full cycle.
How long do you think that'll take?
In this particular case, a few months.
I just don't want them to miss Nick and Manny. If they score and 9 isn't around for it, they'll be heartbroken.
The timing of this could work, actually. It'll take those few months for them to get across the country anyway. I bet I can get 9 up and running by late winter, early spring, sometime around then.
Sounds good to me.
Next of kin approves. Paper signed, let's go in. Looks like NASA put a lock on the Stanford antenna at some point. We need an access key. Gotta enter 7 values. When's the last time NASA and 9 made contact?
Conventionally, you mean? May 18th, 1983.
God, how do you shut down Stanford? Oh, hey. As of May 1983, what's the most recent game Stanford played?
The Cal game! Oh shit! Okay, I got it!
Hit me with the uniform numbers.
Harmon will probably try to squib it, and he does. Ball comes loose, and the Bears have to get out of bounds.
They fucking used football for the code.
On the sideline, another one. They're still in deep trouble at midfield. They tried to do a couple of... The ball is still loose as they get it to Rogers. They give it back out to the 30. They're down to the 20. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going into the end zone. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. The most amazing, sensational, dramatic, heart-rending, exciting, thrilling finish in the history of college football.
Just hearing the guy in the background lose his fucking mind.
Honestly. There we go.
Hey, how's my favorite space bucket?
Good. Everything's back online. Thank you.
9! Hey! We had to make a tough call. You've only got enough charge to stay online for a little longer, but...
I know, I heard. It's fine. Can I come back next year?
Yep.
That's all I need, really. Nick and Manny ought to be somewhere out west by then. I can't miss that.
Actually, about that, y'all. I think they're in trouble.
One second. Hold on, tracking.
Oh. I'll look west just a little.
I thought everybody was out east.
Not quite. Oh, God. They're in the deep shit.
Oh god, yeah, that's a lot of motherfuckers. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh,
hell
no.
Hell no!
Nick and Manny.
Oh,
What do you think? I think they're fucked!
They're under siege!
Yeah.
they're under siege.
At the URL, real quick, which chapter we're on?
This is the last chapter.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
October 23rd, 2020. Big Sandy River, Tennessee. The big fucking Sandy River. 1:03 a.m.
Yahoo!
What?
Woohoo!
It's me, the big Sandy River.
Big Sandy River.
Finally, we get Nick and Manny.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to take over? Do you want to take over, Manny?
I think me and Pearl's got Nick and Manny because you just had that
That's
like half an hour
so-
monologue with yourself.
That's so real.
You need a rest.
Yeah.
Shh.
What?
Stop. You hear that?
You what? No.
Somebody up ahead.
I don't see anybody.
Oh,
And then they
damn, that
just
must
see
be
like
wrong
a whole
then.
fucking like army of like like thousands of people just out. Just oh fuck.
Let's wait.
Maybe it
another
was
second.
nothing.
Let's wait another
Never
second.
mind. I don't know what I...
Look.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck! Fuck!
Shh.
Fuck.
We gotta dive.
They'll find us underwater. Look, there's lots of them. Why are they moving so slow?
Because they see us.
Oh, Jesus. Go, 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 go!
Oh no, y'all
no.
are fried.
Oh, no.
They're under attack!
Oh, not Nick and Manny.
Oh.
1:15 a.m.
Not my goats.
Not
Not my goats.
They gotta make a turn somewhere. If they don't, Oklahoma State's just gonna keep pushing them east. Can't let that happen.
Best to turn immediately at Ole Miss, it seems like.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Not Southwest.
That's what I do. Bruh, you've never played football. It's so funny to me.
They should take Ole Miss Northeast.
Huh?
Yeah, for misdirection. They have no idea who Nick and Manny play for, right?
Nope. And all okay. And all... That's Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
All Oklahoma State knows is that someone's dicking around their field somewhere with 9 footballs, and there are a couple strangers here who are running away from them. Why would they run? Think they can connect the dots pretty easy there.
But since they don't know which team they're dealing with, they can't really know where they're trying to go. Nick and Manny should fake like they're trying to go north.
It's just, that's too much dancing around. They should keep it simple. Like, here, just do this. Head southwest on Ole Miss, then just turn on Georgia and cut northwest.
They haven't created enough distance, though. When they turn southwest, Oklahoma State is still close enough to get eyeballs on them. They'll see which way they go. And if they see that, they can just split up and send some players to the Georgia-Oklahoma State intersection and wait them out.
Well, they don't have to take Georgia. They could...
I'm back.
Holy shit.
Welcome back, River.
River's real.
River
River's
didn't
real.
die. This time.
When was the last thing y'all heard from me?
Oh, so the name of your cat. Oh, fuck, no! Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she's outside.
Oh,
What happened? We gotta know.
So, as Melanie knows, I live in a metal box. Metal boxes hold
Mhm.
heat very well. It is very hot outside right now, so it is even hotter inside of the metal box. I opened the door to help cool it, but I had it blocked off so that they couldn't get out without jumping over. Tally is not typically much of a jumper. She decided today to prove me wrong.
Oof.
And she escaped.
No, I know exactly where she is. She's right underneath my kitchen. I can't fit underneath my kitchen.
Hopefully she gets back. Yeah, you see, they're too scared of the sharks to try and cross the lake, which means they'll just have to make it back to Oklahoma State's field anyway, and they'll have to make so many transfers to do that they'll be pinpointed, no problem. If the Cowboys don't scoop them up, somebody else will. Plus, Jay, you said the rules is to head northwest, right?
When in doubt, yeah. More escape routes, less busy.
Yeah, okay, true. Look, 9, you called it! There they go! I still don't like it. I get the logic, but how many times have you seen a ball player try to create yardage by going backwards? How often does that end in disaster? I don't like this.
Look at you. You're obsessed with this game.
I just said I don't like it!
1:58 a.m. God.
Hold up, I gotta River, do you want a voice?
Hold up, I got a piece.
Now?
Oh no, not now. I was just thinking that's something I'd like to do someday. It's on my bucket list.
What?
Yes, now, Jesus!
Damn, can't believe they'd be British.
They're from San Diego. That's like British for Americans.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, fine, I guess we got a minute.
Yeah, we do. They're not the quickest team I ever seen. Is that Oklahoma State?
Alright, fine, I'll make him British. Gotta be, yeah.
Big 12 speed, baby.
I think we go south here, right? Then just get right back on Oklahoma State and head west. Why am I going Australian? You know what? No, fuck it. I'm going Australian for this one. You can go British.
San Diego is the Australia of America.
Yeah, that's it.
It might be.
I think Florida's the Australia of America.
No, don't do that.
Or would that be Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona.
I think it's too soon for that. We gotta draw him out more. We gotta get him further off course.
Can't just be running all over the country, man. It's bad enough we have to switch fields at all. Just get back on course as soon as possible.
Nah, no. That's how you get trapped. They'll just close in on us from both sides, north and south. That's exactly what they'll do, too. That's the playbook. And it won't even matter how much faster we are, we'll be fucked.
Okay, well, we got like 2 minutes before we gotta get running again. What do you want to do?
Let's take a loop, but let's take a bigger loop. We keep on this for a little longer, get to Northwestern, and then we cut south. Then we keep on west like you were saying. That's not far, we can do that tonight. Plus, if they watch the scoreboard and they see that we fucking went right past Mississippi State just so we could get to Northwestern, what does that let us do?
It makes them think we're Northwestern?
Yeah, it lets us fake like we're Northwestern. So then they send a bunch of their people up north looking for us.
I don't know about this one. They're panicking.
I mean, maybe. Big maybe. No, man, no. Let's stay simple. Let's just head south right now.
Nick, you know I don't like digging up old shit, and you know I'm not trying to, throw it in your face or whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here you go.
Lol.
Don't tell me they're gonna start fighting now.
No, listen to me, you listen. You got your way with the trade. Oh, it's these guys. And you didn't involve me in that decision, and now it's my turn to make a call.
This is the greatest fumble recovery in century, and they're really gonna stop and fight?
And I'm telling you, we're being chased by what, 100 players more? Maybe more? And then they might call in favors with another team, send a fucking army after us. Maybe a smarter army. Whatever the easiest option is, we cannot take it. We cannot. We can't be predictable. We got to throw a wrench in it.
Alright.
Alright?
Okay. We'll do it the way you want to do it.
Come on, baby. Let's bring it home. Let's go. Let's get to the beach.
Dagalicious, baby.
Psycholonials banging in the background.
Yeah.
We're like shagging in the background.
3:31 a.m.
Well, I want you to know that Velcro is limp in my arms right now, purring like a goddamn motor engine.
Aw.
And a quick pause for station identification. This is KCPJ AM Sports Talk 790, Stillwater, Oklahoma. 30 minutes until the top of the hour. I'm Greg Griffin. It has been a wild night here in Stillwater for those of us still staring at the scoreboard. Oklahoma State has fallen all the way down from number 30 in the country all the way out of the rankings. While that might seem at first like disaster, it sure seems as though whoever's carrying these footballs is running scared from Oklahoma State football. Coach E, once again, thank you for being gracious enough to come on the program in the middle of the night.
I'm happy to, Greg. I'm happy to.
Now, I know you're out there here in Tennessee on the scene with the Oklahoma State football team, and I don't want to keep you too long. And of course, there are some operations you do not want to make public, but how much can you tell us about what Oklahoma State is doing to recover these footballs?
Now, you are right at the moment. There are things we want to say about this situation, and things we won't. But one thing I can tell you, Greg, is that we're sending the whole house after them. All 100 players are giving chase, and we got our 25 home field players ready to support as well.
A full house! You know, Coach, I think that's going to make the boosters very happy. Now, can you tell me, how many footballs are we dealing with?
That information we don't think is wise to share. We could tell you, but we could tell you that this is a very big fumble. A very big fumble.
A very big fumble? Well, fellas, I think that's about as complete an answer as we can hope to get. Could be 5 and it could be 50.
Well, one thing I can tell you is it's not 50. They're not moving through the woods in a pickup truck.
But at any rate, Coach, recovering a fumble of this size could change the future of Oklahoma State football. We've seen how a high ranking has helped recruiting for other programs. Oh, we've seen how it's benefited Michigan State, that's for sure. So what I would love to hear from you is, you're a newcomer to this program. You've only coached the team a couple of years. You're not even from Oklahoma, which made some within the fan base a little concerned. what would recovering this fumble mean to you? Do you feel like it would secure your legacy in Stillwater?
You know, I appreciate you saying that, Greg. And of course, it would mean everything in the world to me. But my focus is on this program. I'm not thinking of me. I'm talking about Oklahoma State. And I'm thinking of my responsibility to my players. Making sure that they... Now? Greg, I'm sorry. We have a situation developing. I gotta let you go.
You know what, Coach? We are just now seeing that ourselves, as it seems as though the footballs have now transferred to Northwestern. They're now on Northwestern. Coach, I'll let you go. Good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Click.
When was this?
River.
Just a few seconds ago.
I'm going to dress up as a car for Halloween. I am going to drive around in my car, and that will be my costume. This is the best idea I have ever had.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That fucking
Driving
rocks.
in my truck.
Okay, we're cooking now. Here we go. Here we go.
I think they want us to think they're Northwestern.
Uh-huh. If they were, they would have turned well before they hit the river. Not that stupid, y'all. All right. I want everyone huddled up in 2 minutes. All 25 on the field. Tell them to call in. All hands.
You know what you're gonna call?
Almost. I will by the time you set it up. Keep everyone moving. I'll be right behind you.
You got it, Coach.
Hey, Hal. Hold up before you go. Does Oregon still have scouts up north?
Hold up. River? Voicing a
Yeah.
character named Hal with red text.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's so
Alright, that's all.
cool it happened twice. Yeah, Little East Hepatica. Last I checked, should be 5 of them.
Think we'll need to call in a favor with them. We need lookouts.
What do you want to give them?
Could offer free passage on our field for a year. I don't know how much of a shit they give about that, though. You know what? Just give them a football.
You sure?
If we fall on this fumble, we'll have 9. We can give one away. We need him bad for this.
You're the boss. I'll call them up.
Thanks. 3:41 a.m. Okay. Gonna give everyone a moment just to let the room fill up. Everybody keep moving. Whoever that is on call, I
it's static or
appreciate that
something.
you're marching, but could we please mute?
Everybody, please mute your phones while Coach is speaking.
Alright. I think we got a full huddle here, so we're just gonna push through this. For those of y'all who have been near the back of the pack tonight, I'm gonna catch y'all up. Those 9 footballs that were on our field, we popped them loose tonight. That dent in the scoreboard that everyone saw, that everyone in the country saw, we did that. We did what we set out to do, and we should be proud of that. While we were crossing the river, a few of y'all on the front lines got eyes on them. The good news, there's only 2 of them. The bad news, there's only 2 of them. The worst news is, whoever they are, they're quicker than hell. But we're gonna tie them up right. We're gonna bring these balls back to Stillwater, and this is how we're gonna do it.
I hope that's sounding all right on your end.
Yeah, no, it's fine. These are gonna be our two crunch zones. They just moved northeastern a few minutes ago, so we know they're in one of 2 areas. First zone's about 20 miles long. Second one's closer to 25.
You think they got piranha fish here?
Again, whoever that is, please mute your phone. Now here's how we're gonna tie them off.
Oh, I should switch. Where is it?
Red teams, you stay put. You park your asses on your intersection and don't move. If they try to come your way, they'll have nowhere to go. I've put in a call to Oregon. They're gonna team up with us for the night. They've got 5 posted at Mississippi State, and they're gonna send word if they see anybody coming their way.
Flakes, man! Flakes!
Orange teams, you're gonna flush them out. Move, move, but be thorough. Orange team north, you're a team of 50 and you're gonna blitz north. Orange team south, there's only 25 of you because I don't think it's as likely they're gonna be down there. Eyes open though, there's only 2 of them, and I'm sure they're hiding. Get eyes on every yard. Make it back down to our home field as if, and if you have, and you haven't found them. If you make it back home to our field and you haven't found them, I'm gonna send all teams north. Now it's on.
Yo!
It's on each and every one of you to keep your eyes out. There's no other team in our position. No other team in this part of the country has nearly as many players as we do. No mistakes, no excuses. This is our chance to make our mark. This is our chance to make history. This is our moment, and we will rise to it. You hear me? Every single one of us will rise to it.
Yeah, man, I think one of them fixing banging on the dick.
Oh my god!
Huh? No, I'm on mute. Oh, fuck.
Actually fucking insane.
Okay. Y'all know what? Y'all know what to do.
Fucking
Break.
crying.
God.
Oh, that was annoying.
This is great. Bumpus Mills, huh?
What?
Hey, you better not be researching.
Just for a minute.
God damn it, your battery can't take that right now.
Hold on. I think it'll be worth it.
6:07 a.m. This is a Nick and Manny, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
God damn it.
You counted 100 earlier, right? I only counted 100.
Yeah. Yes, they had their own field players trailing behind them. God damn it!
Alright, well, can we sneak past them?
Not with all these leaves, man. Every time you step, it sounds like cornflakes.
Let's just cut the corner then. Use a few seconds of OBT if we have to.
Nah, cause look, you see 5? I only see 5. There's no way they just sent 5 of their home field players all the way the fuck out here. They sent them all. Fuck! The rest of them are probably close by.
Well, then we just cut a longer corner, spend a couple minutes OBT if we have to.
Man, you know we can't afford to do that.
Guess we try back north then?
Nowhere else we can fucking go.
7:19 a.m. Oh no, they're gonna get crunched. It's like the trash room scene from the Dark Vader.
From the what? Sometimes it's kind of a fun puzzle to try and discern what the fuck you're talking about.
Calling Star Wars the Dark Vader is absolutely fucking insane.
I am a blessing to all who surround me.
That's too many of them. That's at least 20. That's like 25. That's too many of them.
We gotta move.
Nah, man, they'll be here in just a few minutes. Let's just sit.
You cannot do this.
I'm tired, man. I'm used up.
You cannot give up on me.
It's done, man. It's done. It's fucking over. Put the map away.
No.
Fine then, do whatever. Hug, man, 2,000 years! 2,000 years! We fucked him up for a while there, though. We got everybody crossed up. And the train, we gotta be famous for that. Shouldn't have ended like this, man. It's my fault. It's my fault. We should've just cut north! Or, I don't know, cut anywhere else.
No. It's not. It's not your fault.
It's my fault, man. It's my fault.
Babe, come here.
And then they start making out sloppy style.
They
Oh my
start-
god, bruh.
They fuck
That's
Rob.
not all
live
they're doing.
television.
There were people fucking at the beginning of this. Y'all remember that?
The horizontal tango.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's only one X in the field. Where did the other one go? Nick moves it so it's not straight top down anymore. Oh!
You and me, babe. Wait, Rob.
That's pearls.
You and me, babe. You and me. Can you do something for me?
What?
Can you meet me in Missouri?
Hey, what are you? Hey, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you going?
Oh shit.
Making a mad fucking dash is where the fuck he's going.
7:27 a.m. Oh boy, Nick's got some balls on him.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean like Nick's got some nuts on him.
Well, yeah. He clearly made the conscious decision to run on pavement. He's definitely gonna use the road.
Oh.
Girls.
That's 5.38 miles, about 95 conventional football fields. How much out of bounds time does he have?
16 minutes 53 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm glad I gave him that extra 10 seconds the other day. He's gonna have to run about 5 miles at a pace of. He's gonna have to run about 5 miles at a pace of 3 minutes 8 seconds a mile. Plus, he's carrying a backpack with 9 footballs in it. Plus, he's wearing boots. Plus, it's hilly as fuck through here. Plus, he's already gassed. He's been running all over Stewart County tonight.
What do you think?
He's fucking toast, right? I could see a situation where he gets like halfway across, maybe 2/3. He gets ejected, then it's Manny's job to try to go out there and take it the rest of the way. Of course, that happens. Of course, if that happens, half the country's going to come out and set up camp around here. Who knows who ends up with those footballs, but it won't be Manny. Man, that's such a recurring theme of this relationship. Once in a while, Nick just goes and does what he wants. Don't intend on doing right by Manny that forgets to, do right by him. Doesn't communicate with him.
You know what? Donaldson?
Yeah.
Donaldson Parkway. He's gonna run right past Fort Donaldson, where it used to be anyway.
Is that one of y'all's Civil War things?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because
This is
he's
where Grant
French.
got famous. He took Fort Donaldson and opened up a big chunk of Tennessee for the Union. The thing is, he personally knew one of the Confederate generals in charge of defending the fort, and he'd later say more or less that he knew the guy was soft and would fold pretty quickly once the attack began. He was right. The general managed to save his own ass by taking a boat across the river and escaping. Turns out this guy was kind of delusional and thought he was some incredibly important asset for the South. What's funny about that is, when Grant was asked about that later, he said that if he'd caught him, he would have just thrown him back. Said he was just such a shit general that he was most valuable for the Union if he just kept his job fighting against them.
Lol. What was his name?
Are you ready to hear this?
way Fort Donaldson was surrendered.
You're done. No.
Wait.
There's no fucking way.
In his official report of the fall of Fort Donaldson, General Pillow gives a curious account of
General
the manner
Pillow.
in
Was
which
soft.
the surrender was agreed to accomplish by the conclave of rebel generals within the walls of the fort. The ingenuity and peculiar morality of General Floyd came to the rescue. He proposed to turn over the command to Pillow, and Pillow to turn it over again to Buckner, thus enabling the latter to surrender
Crazy.
the place, provided that he and Pillow were allowed to cut and run with the commands out of danger.
Come on, man. No way, man. Oh, fuck.
9, was this the story you were trying to dig up? I'm sorry if I stepped on your toes.
No, mine's something else. Still working on it. We got somebody. We got somebody.
It's okay, I'm not running.
This is someone else.
Manuel Bay, San Diego State.
Oh, never mind. No, it's not.
I'm sorry, did you say San Diego State?
Yeah?
You know there are penalties for impersonating a football player, right? You're on the field. This is part of the field. You can't be here.
Look. Velcro, why are you eating your own foot? He just has literally his whole back left paw in his mouth.
Oh my god, you're that guy!
Why, thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, it's just... How did you get out here? How did you even get here?
I ran. Listen, there's some pressing business I'd like to propose. There's some pressing business. I'd like to propose a trade. My husband and I have the footballs. They're in a secure location off the field.
We know. We saw them fall off the scoreboard a few minutes ago.
I'll give you the coordinates if you give up your players' locations.
That's all you want? Alright, sure. Give me your map. We got all 125 here along Northwestern. 25 right up here. 50 up in Kentucky. 25 at Ole Miss intersection. 25 down at our intersection.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got you crunched. Sorry to tell you. Good game, though. Y'all put up one hell of a fight. You had us scared for a while there.
So the balls are here.
Thinking about the part where they don't have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And it's within the rules that they don't have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Making deals like this are not upheld by the commission.
How'd they get all the way?
His name is Nick Navarro. He's my husband. He finds a way to piss me off every goddamn day. And he's the fastest man you ever see. In order to make it from our home field to the rest of the country, he had to run approximately 5 miles. He did so at the pace of 3 minutes, 53 seconds per mile. What he's attempting to now, without discussing it with me first, is run a similar distance at a little over 3 minutes per mile. This means he needs to somehow shave off 45 seconds for every one of those 5 miles. He only has 16 minutes, 53 seconds of OPT.
16 minutes?
And 53 seconds, yeah. I see what he did. He wanted to run on pavement. It's the closest thing to a treadmill. That's where he always makes the best time. But we've been sprinting through woods for so long that actually running on pavement probably feels like a miracle. It's like swinging a baseball bat with the donut off. He just took the balls and ran out of me a few minutes ago. All the math in the world says he can't do this. But right now he's on pace to do it. I think he's actually gonna do it because I know that man better than anyone. And there's nothing he loves more than being right.
You're telling stories. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this.
I'm not. Just watch the scoreboard. When Ole Miss pops up into 3rd place, you'll know I'm not lying. Should be within the next minute. Just watch. Watch it. Come on, babe.
Dear
From
Navarro...
admin. Never mind. Do you wanna?
Yeah. Dear Navarro Nick, this automated message serves to inform you that the Bowl Games officiating system has detected that you were located out of bounds and have now returned to the field of play within 10 seconds. In accordance with Bowl Game rules, you have hereby automatically exercised your option of 1 second out of bounds time, OBT. This 1 of OBT was awarded January 1st, and it was exercised on October 3rd, 2020. According to our records, you have 65 seconds of OBT remaining. Failure to return to the field of play before remaining OBT has expired will result in automatic and permanent ejection without exception.
Ejection.
Yeah.
I wouldn't read all of this.
Yeah, I think it's
64. 63.
62.
62.
61. 60. 59.
That's crazy to be getting those emails every second.
Yeah, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48,
Oh, watching the blur of text has hurt my eyes.
46, 45, still isn't updated, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, it still isn't updated, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Holy shit! With 25 seconds to spare.
And he's not going home.
Get me Hal on the line. Hal! Get all teams southwest. The balls are in Ole Miss.
You can't catch him.
We've got 25 down south.
He just saw how fast we move. Can you run like that?
Hal, cancel that. All teams take a breath. Regroup on the home field at 3 p.m. Good game.
Good game.
Well, now I'd like to propose a trade. We won't share your identity with any other team. I think you earned that much from us. Y'all head west, I'm guessing?
Yeah?
In return, can you use our field to get there?
For a while, at least. We had plans to break off right before we got to Stillwater.
That's good enough, I suppose. You know, just to keep us in high rankings for a little while longer. To recruit. For recruiting. Maybe to let our fans feel like they got a big win for a while.
We could do that.
It's a deal then. Best of luck to you. Y'all really sat around on the field for what, 2,000 years so you could pull that off?
About that.
All these days we spent marching out here, I kept telling my players it's all about who wants it more, who wants it more, who wants it more. There's so much about y'all I don't understand, but I know nobody on earth who wants it like you do. I mean, that's what? I mean, what is that? You waited 2,000 years for this? What makes you want to do this?
Ha! We ask each other that all the time. I like to say that him and me are so damn crazy. Of course we married each other. Nobody else would take us. I just need to try something impossible. That's what it is for me. I need to find one of the rules of the world and break it.
You sure would be doing that here. There's really just two of you?
Out here? Yeah, just us two.
Can I give you some advice? Don't let this eat you up. I've been through it time and time again. I've played football for a long, long time. All kinds of different games. All kinds of different rules. This game beat me down over and over again. And it's about to do it again. I'm gonna get fired for this.
Well, you never could have known what you were up against. You had no idea we could have run out of bounds like that. It's literally like nobody's ever done that.
Nah, no excuses. No excuses. Biggest fumble in centuries. And we let it bounce out of bounds. That's on me. I'm done. And that's okay, because that's what this game does to me. This game hates me. I'm snake bit. But that's okay, because it taught me how good it can be sometimes to just let go. Walk away. But that's the advice, I guess. Lord hope y'all make it. But just don't let it eat you up if you don't. We've all been through enough sadness in our time. No need for you to go off and make more of your own. Life's too long for that. You got 1 trillion tomorrows.
I love how
KCPJ.
I love how this managed to do the the message is like there's no point focusing on the things you did wrong because life's too short for that. I love how this message effectively flips it so that it's the same message applying to people who literally have forever. Like
Yeah.
that's really good.
It's really good.
KCPJ AM 790. And you know what? We're coming up on 10 p.m. local time here in Stillwater. Before I have to sign off here, I just want to make one thing clear. I'm overjoyed to see those footballs back on Oklahoma State's field. I know we all are. And I hope that means that State is indeed in possession of those footballs. That puts us on the map. That gives the fans something to be proud of after going through hundreds of years of losing. The last few centuries of Cowboy football have not been fun, and I feel like, as the fan base, we deserve this. So this would be a happy day. However, folks, and I know people are gonna tell me, "Oh, Greg, shut up! You should just shut up, just up about this and be happy." But, however, we still don't have answers. Who had the footballs to begin with? Who'd we beat? Who were they doing on Northwestern's field? What were they doing on Northwestern's field? What were they doing on Ole Miss field? What proof do we, as the fans, have that we've got our hands on the footballs? I'm telling you, folks, it smells funny. It just smells funny. And if it turns out things went sideways, if we don't have possession, then I'll just come out and say it. Lucretia Evans must resign as head coach of Oklahoma State football. And that's all I've got to say about...
Man, poor Lucretia. I can't believe
Yeah,
one
wait, who was
person can
Lucretia
be so
again?
unlucky.
The coach.
Because before this point, they only called her Coach E. Was she from 17776?
Maybe?
I think she's the tornado girl.
No.
I'm double checking.
We can
She was the 500 girl. She was the one that had never won a game and finally touched the ball.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Lucretia Evans! I'm so sorry, girl. I love that.
Alright,
I
back
love
to reading.
Mel doing right. Sorry.
I don't think Drax read their part.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you already read.
Yeah.
I cannot believe any of that shit. I mean, Nick ran at like 20 miles an hour for 5 miles.
Yeah, I'd seen people do that for short stretches. Never like that. I keep reviewing the data to make sure he really did that. And he really did that. Makes me wonder what human beings are going to be capable of in, say, another 100,000 years. Another million years. What are we going to see? 10-mile throws? What's the ceiling?
I don't know, but man, every time I think those little guys hit the ceiling, they bust through it. Almost makes you wish there was extraterrestrial life out there here just so that. Almost makes you wish there was extraterrestrial life out here just so they could peek in and get a load of this shit.
Well, they've got us. Someone out here sees them. Someone out here knows.
If you hear Velcro complaining, it's because I'm
I got
dealing
an
with
email.
his eye buttons.
Gross.
You're gross.
Gross.
Shit, it's from 9. Ah, that little asshole. They shut down.
Oh, so they did. Yep, Nine's hibernating. All systems normal. Looks like it's gonna take them a few months to come back online. Used every last bit of their battery researching, looks like.
I told them not to do that.
Ha 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 ha! You're falling into big sister mode again. You know Nine's gonna do what they want.
Guess I just missed them already.
Well, what did it say?
Let me see.
Hey guys, sorry to cut and run on you. Would have loved to say a proper goodbye, I guess. I'll see you in 2021. As you probably guessed, I used up all my battery in the course of research, and I'm about to shut down in a minute. Before I do, I want to send you a little something I call the story of Eugene Jennings. As Nick and Manny were scrambling around Bumpus Mills, it sparked an old memory of a man named Eugene Jennings, sometimes known as Gene Robert Jennings. Someone doing something very similar in the same place. As you know, this has been a running theme lately. It makes me feel as though we're all living in reruns. I suppose that it's natural, though, in circumstances where land ends and time doesn't. Anyway, I found his story extremely compelling, and I hope you enjoy it. Love you both. Talk to you soon. 9. P.S. How does the scoreboard work if a team carries a ball through the intersection? Does it show up as a football for both teams, or just stay with the original team, or what? It wasn't in the rules.
Huh. Who is Eugene Jennings?
No clue. Searching, but it isn't pulling up much.
Well, let's load it up. You got a few minutes?
Do I ever?
On the bank of Cumberland River sits the Kentucky State Penitentiary. To Americans, nothing is more frightening than the past, so they built it to resemble a castle from medieval Europe. It sent an intimidating, menacing message, and television networks were more than happy to produce what was essentially state propaganda to broadcast that message. These people you fear, they will suffer.
Jeez.
But shows like this one never ever dared to tell us about Eugene Jennings. Back when Americans would imprison one another by the millions, KSP was among the most high security prisons in the country. The nature of its construction, along with its surrounding geography, made the escape nearly impossible. In 1958, KSP counted among its inmates 30-year-old Eugene Jennings, aka Gene Robert Jennings. Jesus fucking Christ. He was a career criminal who had committed a scattering of robberies throughout the United States. Jennings was a man who occasionally brought a pistol to a robbery but never fired it. He smirked in his mugshots. He enjoyed the poetry of Omar Khayyam. He might kidnap you if you really needed a ride, but he wouldn't hurt you, and you might even walk away liking him. You might say he was not a good man, but he was by no means an evil man. He'd end up in KSP after stealing 432 in a holdup in Louisville. He killed no one, he injured no one. The Louisville jury sentenced him to death. The sentence was later reduced to life imprisonment. Regardless, if your fellow man has agreed to have you killed over $432, what respect are you supposed to have left for them? For their institutions, their laws, I don't know what the last thing said, their buildings? In December of 1958, Jennings and a fellow inmate jumped on the back of a milk truck and escaped Kentucky State Penitentiary. They had done what seemed impossible. The two were picked up by a couple of thrill-seeking young guys who volunteered to drive them to St. Louis, only to find themselves shut in the trunk of their own car. Jennings made it all the way to Chicago, then to Michigan, before eventually being recaptured near Jonesville and returned to KSP. 2 years later, Jennings escaped again. This time, famously athletic Jennings took a more brazen and direct approach, scaling the prison wall with his bare hands. What followed was a 3-day spree of car stealing and hostage-taking that ended with his apprehension in a barn not far away. But as always, no one was hurt. He even was described as courteous. Eugene Jennings had become one of the only people ever to escape from a 20th century maximum security prison multiple times. And then in 1962, he escaped KSP a third time. This escape may have been the most embarrassing for the prison. Those stately battlements, the ones built to make the prison look like a castle, Jennings and a friend used them to catch a makeshift grappling hook they made out of bucket handles. This time, Jennings only made it a few miles east before he was found and returned to prison. With his third jailbreak, he had broken his own record for most escapes from Kentucky State Penitentiary, a record that would stand for years. Until 1966, when he escaped a fourth time. My god. Jennings was described as cat-like. He scaled the 30-foot wall yet again. And then, he fled through the wilderness and demanded a ride from a man he encountered. He did not demand money, however. He asked nicely for $3 and received it. As always, his hostages had nothing bad to say about him. Police set up roadblocks all throughout Bumpus Mills, but the surrounding areas. Somehow he snuck right through all of them. It was his greatest escape. God damn. Jennings started a new life with a new name in Atlantic City. But thanks to his fourth escape and adventures in Bumpus Mills, he was now a member of the FBI's Most Wanted, whose most damning offense at this point seemed like it was his refusal to be jailed. After a few months, he was found and returned to KSP. By this point, his reputation prevented him from ever getting close enough to those walls to scale them, so for his fifth and final escape, he didn't go north, south, east, or west. He went up. Jennings broke away from a guard and climbed the prison's iconic water tower. He sat up there for 2 days. Maybe it was just to get his photo in the paper one last time. Perhaps he wanted to feel free, if only for a while. To feel like a man who could still wander. After 50 hours, he made his way back down, having concluded what humankind would later learn as a whole. There is nothing for them up here. We can't pretend to truly know Eugene Jennings, but he fucking goddamn so fast. But he strikes me as a person meant for another time. Another world where freedom is true and unconditional, where property can be forgotten, where sins can be forgiven, failings can be embraced. He never asked or expected to live forever. Even now, it's hard to believe he would stay within the lines. But I know he would have loved this American sandbox. To run, to explore without consequence, to wander without meaning, to play, to love and enjoy our own world. I think he saw this coming. It's all he ever wanted. It's all we ever wanted.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
I don't want to read this fucking thing anymore. Rude. Horrible. Why?
Done,
Yeah.
boys, you fuck! I need 20,021.
Coming
It's
spring
already-
2021 didn't actually come out then.
I don't
Come
want
on,
to read.
bro.
I don't want to read this fucking shit anymore.
Well, good. You can't. He hasn't released it.
God damn.
Melanie J. Archer, you need to get big. You need to get big so John Boy will talk to you. And you can ask him, where's 20,021?
Yeah, where's 20,021?
Yo,
How are you going to recover from this staggering act of homophobia?
How could you? God.
I still don't get why they lost though, because like they're in bounds. They could have swam across, can't they? Like what? Am I
Well,
confused? Am I fucking stupid?
No, they can.
How? Then why were they out?
They weren't.
They weren't out.
Wait. Oh, okay. I completely misinterpreted that. I thought the red X's meant that they were out, like
No,
disqualified.
that's
or...
just the signifiers of them.
Offense.
Yeah. Anyway, this
Okay,
stream has
good.
gone very
I think.
far over. That was great.
Yeah.
I hope
Almost half an hour.
20,021 eventually comes out.
I hope 20,021. Maybe that can be our new Delta Rune tomorrow and our new Silk Song reel. 20,021. 20,021 soon. 20,021 soon.
God. Well, I have been your host, Melanie J. Archer. You can find me here as director of VOFT.
Wait.
Nope, we're doing this.
Okay.
As the executive assistant producer of Project Soundpage, or Dirk at VHS, Rose at Podfields, or Cankry at CSAU. Pearls. Pearls?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Hello, hi.
So let me just. Hi. You can find me as Salted Pearls pretty much everywhere, mainly on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I'm also in a lot of other projects, all of which you can find in my That's Me playlist on my YouTube channel. And if you watch those videos, you'd be supporting both me and the channels who made those videos. And that's all for me.
Hell yeah. Drax.
Hi, I'm Mildred Jax. You can find me places. Did you know that San Diego got a new stadium in 2020 that does actually cross through other fields without, the ocean?
Oh, hell yeah. And last
That's
but
all.
not least, River.
Okay, cool. I need all of you to go to the VOFT community dub server right now and share pictures of your favorite animal. This is not a request. This is some green M&M asking for Bambi on the PS2 level serious shit. I don't have anything else to share.
Fair. Alright, and thank you all for joining us. Join us next week for the new chapter of Cloud Chase.
The one with
where-
Melody in it.
Yeah, you might see a familiar face in it. So...
And we're not talking about TikTok this time.
Alright, bye guys. Toodles.
Thanks.
Goodbye.